Hello, hi, happy Thursday. That feels like a Friday. I hope you all are doing well. I'm tired, but I'm doing okay. So, hey, Brian, hello. I hope you all are doing well. I see Fern in the chat. Hello, with Sealy Dan, of course. Hi, Fern. And I see Lappy. Good evening, Lappy. And hi, Brian. Hi, Quacksplash. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you for the cool shades. It's been a day today, but it hasn't been terrible. But man, it's been a little tiring. I had a lot of work to do today, and it was productive. But man, I was tired at the end of it. But hey, Barley, hello. How are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. I am ready for the week to be over. I can tell you that much. I am ready for sleep. I managed to get some good sleep last night. I mean, granted, it was less than what I had hoped for, but I mean, like, everyone was still tired today, but like we got free food today, so I mean I can't complain. Okay, well it wasn't necessarily free, but if you donated like at least $1, then you could get the food. It was for a charity event that one of the agencies that works under the agency that I'm working on one of the agencies that my agency, you know, kind of looks over, was doing a charity event, so I gave him like a 20, because I had a 20 in my change purse, surprisingly. I can't remember why. I normally don't really carry all that much money on me anymore, but like physical cash, but I had a 20, so I donated that for the charity, so it was good. And the food was delicious. It was colder today. It was like low 50s, high 40s today. So like we had chili and baked potatoes, and oh my god, they were delicious. Especially the chili. I love chili. Perfect chili for a chilly day, I think. So, and then I was ready to fall into a food coma after lunch, so it did its job well. Was watching some art in your Discord. Oh, what? Wait, no, someone was doing some art in my Discord earlier? Oh no, I missed it. Oh, my Wi-Fi is whack where I'm working. I didn't even realize. Oh, unless you were watching like art in the watch Discord. I have no idea anymore. Anyways, I'm glad that you had a good time. And I hope that you're, was streaming art. I'm so sorry I missed it. Between like 8 to 5 EST my time, I'm working. So I'm sorry if I miss a lot in the Discord because, your girl works full time and it's at times that I know some of you guys might still be up and about or might be done for the day. And while I'm like fresh into the day. But you'll have to post the art or anything. That's, excuse me, for sure. Exactly, Barley. Chili on a chilly day. I'm glad you got that pun. Food always helps to make you feel better. Food always makes me feel better. I remember last December, I was feeling very crummy because of some financial stuff that was happening. I've mentioned this whole situation before, the false claim, and I'm dealing with that, and I'm still dealing with the aftermath of that, unfortunately, but I'm in a better spot. But back in December, there was a point in time where I was just sitting in my apartment, and I was just crying, and I didn't really want to be in the apartment, and so I left to go to a market that was maybe like 15-20 minutes away from me, more like 15 minutes away from me, and I got like there was a ramen shop there, and it just made me feel so much better that I just sat despite it being the evening and obviously very dark, it was probably after like 7, it was still pretty crowded in the market. And so just to be around people who were also just kind of chilling out and better vibes than my apartment where I was like sulking and eating good food and getting some boba tea with it as well. It put me in such a much better mood than I had been that day. So it was great. So it was great. Oh, that's good. I'm sorry again, Quack Splash. Cute Honkai characters? Oh, like Honkai Impact 3rd or Honkai Star Rail? Oh, I missed it. Oh, man. Ah. But that's the whole point that the art channel's there, so I'm glad you guys are utilizing it. I am very sorry that I missed it, but again, your girl works full-time. But if I see somebody doing art in the art chat, maybe I'll try to see if I can stop by, for sure. So, you'll have to post it when you're done. Of course, that... Oh, who are you drawing in Star Rail? Oh my gosh, I need to get back into Star Rail. I like the game, but the gameplay kind of turns me off a little bit. Sometimes turn-based, it gets a little old for me every now and then, so even though I love Star Rail, it was just, I was like, oh man. So, Brian said today, I drew something from Jorge's short video that made me laugh. Oh no, what? Oh, wait, no, that reminds me, Jay, the guy who is making Epic the Musical, he posts his reference videos that he gives to the animators for the animatics for his live streams and such. And so there was one of Charybdis, is that how it's pronounced? It's the 3rd song in the Vengeance Saga, and basically Charybdis is like this giant mouth creature that just makes whirlpools and, sucks in water and enemies or like people basically. And so Jay's video was like was a reference with like a mannequin on a standee for Odysseus and then a Pringles can, and you can see his hand just like shoot it up in the air for being like Charybdis shooting out of the water. And it was great. I can't tell you how many times I've watched that reference video, but it's like, as silly as it is, it could be, it's so helpful for artists and animators to like, there's no room for like second guessing yourself. It's more of just, okay, this dude wants this and he's showing me with a Pringle can. If it works, that's all that matters. I loved it. It was great. Or I guess he showed a reference video like way back when for Dangerous with Hermes doing all these dance moves. And he's like, I swear it'll make sense when the Vengeance Saga's out. And it did. And it was fantastic. So. Don't worry, there's still 5 more to go. Oh, yay! You'll have to tell me who you're, oh, you did. Hi, son. I will consume drink. Give me 1 second. All right. I hope you're doing well, son. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're talking about art references and people utilizing my art voice chat in the Discord. So yay! I'm glad you guys are utilizing that. Even though I couldn't make it today, I'm glad that you guys are utilizing it. Brian said that you are drawing the Thunderbringer, the Jimmy Neutron version of Thunderbringer. I love it. Amazing. Fantastic. I want to see that. And then Quacksplash said, drawing March. Ooh, Robin, Japard, Yukong, Gallagher, Firefly, Welt. I love Asta. And Acheron, my favorites. Oh, yay! I hope you have a lot of fun drawing them. I need to draw like more Genshin, Star Rail, ZZZ, Hoyo characters, but I'm too busy drawing my model siblings. Speaking of that, I should probably get the my art pen ready, and I think it's about time that we should get to this. Oh, I'm glad you're doing okay, son. Yeah, I'm doing okay. It was really busy today, but I got food for like 20 bucks. For a charity. Technically, you could get it for like $1 as long as you donated some money to the charity that the agency that's one of my agencies, you know, looks over, was doing a charity event, and so I donated like a 20, and I got some really good chili and a baked potato out of it, so it was fantastic. Your girl is starting to develop a real love for chives. I used to not like them all that much, but now I'm really enjoying them. I have been eating a ton of chives lately. I've been putting them in like everything. Also, hi SRD, hello, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for the compliment on the model. We're going for like a 1960s retro futurism kind of look, so that's why the music sounds a bit interesting, and we got this like retro outer space feel. We're trying to match the vibes of what retrofuturism was when it was being made back in the 60s and, you know, 50s through 70s kind of things. So I very much enjoy it. The model is fantastic. Amaji outdid themselves. I just love it. I wanted to post it on Discord to see what you guys think, but I'm not sure if it's okay. You mean the epic stuff? The epic stuff that you drew? Yeah, if you post it in general art, then that should be okay. As long as it's not like and like, I doubt if it's like NSFW or anything like that, but yeah, you can post. That's the whole point of like me differentiating between like general art versus Alaska fan art and all of that. So yeah, if you feel comfortable with it, you are more than welcome to post your art and your whips over in the general art chat. That's totally fine. Totally fine. I definitely encourage it. Don't you worry. I like Mondrian's art. Yeah, exactly, SRD, exactly. So, I posted in general art too, my newest painted Warhammer model. I did see that, Barley. That looked really cool, for sure. I can't paint for the life of me. So to paint those small of details is wild to me. So good for you. I could never. So, speaking of art, I should, I should switch over to the actual screen here. Give me 1 second. Why do I seem a little off? Hold on, off kilter on my other screen. I have like the studio mode, so I can kind of see the screen beforehand. So give me 1 second to move real fast. All right, there we go. Fantastic. So, as you guys know, I'm still drawing my model siblings, and we just finished the sketches for Glitchy Cat and Kai. So, I am very, very excited to continue working on this. But I just saw them and they look awesome. Started a year ago after never having painted since elementary school. Oh, that's so cool! I love it! Oh, wait, no. Did you post it in the Discord? Oh, no, I don't know which, Hold on. Hold on, I gotta see, but I don't know which screen it's gonna pop up on. Hold on, we're almost done. Oh, and also, hello, SRD! Let me give you a wave. Give me a second. I'm checking Discord super fast to see. I want to see the art. Oh. Wait. Oh, yeah. So for those, if you go on the Discord, Brian posted, like, the Jimmy Neutron, Carl Wheezer version of Thunderbringer, and, basically Jay, was like, is doing like the silly saga, basically, where he's doing like Jimmy Neutron impressions. Like, for example, he does the Carl Wheezer for like Different Beast, where it was like, let's cut the charade, you are no wife of mine, or something. I can't even do it, but Jay does it so well. And so it's fantastic. Forgive me, Judy. I love it. So many talented people here. Exactly, Lappy! We encourage art, we encourage progress, and we encourage everybody doing the best that they can and giving support for art, so you all deserve it. But I did a bunch of Witchtober drawings, and I posted my favorites on the Oh, I want to see all of the. I want to see so many of them. You all are so talented. I want to see so many of your guys' art. You guys are all so talented. But I also need to continue staying motivated to draw my art and everything. So I'd say let's get started with the line art for Glitchy Cat and go from there. So I'm actually going to remove Hay real quick while I do the line art, just because it's a little easier for me to get what I need here. What pen do I normally use? Hang on. Well, one, that's the wrong layer. Two, that's not my pen. I kind of changed the layout of my Krita for God knows whatever reason. And so I'm trying to decipher where everything is again, so. What is it? Dry brushing and contrast paint does so much for the heavy lifting. Well, whatever you do, I will suck at it because your girl is terrible at painting. Alright, I did an awful job with painting. I was always the pencil sketcher. I was more of a sketcher, I think, than I was a, like a painter or good with color or anything like that. And I need to stabilize. Hold on. That's too much. Give me 1 second, I'm trying to stabilize my pen here. But, yeah, I was better at drawing with pen and paper than I was with pencil or, like, with a paintbrush. And so there were some people in my classes, like in school and such, that did so well with drawing, but somehow I was the one considered the art kid. I don't know. Maybe I was only like an art kid in my group circle. I was the one that drew anime, basically. But you could always catch me drawing, so... I don't usually do duotone, but that one was fun. Oh! Fantastic. Also, SDR, hold on. Is my Discord freaking out on me? Did you post something in the Discord? Why do my notifications always sometimes work? I am so sorry. Hey, hello, thank you so much for the follow. Is it, oh gosh, is it Keter? Is it Keter Lekek? Oh my god, please. Tell me if I pronounced that right, and tell me if you want it shortened or anything. Let me know, because I want to make sure I'm pronouncing everything right. But, hello, welcome! We're doing some... My model freaks out when I look down at my drawing tablet, so you'll have to bear with me with, like, closed eyes, but... we're doing some art. I'm drawing various VTubers who are technically my model siblings. So basically any, VTubers that have gotten their model drawn and or rigged by Amaji Studios, who did the model and the rig for me. I'm currently drawing that, so we have a whole banner right now of model siblings. So, give me a second to get everybody here. So I'm starting the line art for Gleechy Cat, who is an art and rig sibling. And so we're almost done, guys! We have, like, what? These two, and then I want to maybe take a break from it. I'm not done with the model siblings, but at least the ones who are fully rigged and drawn up, are almost done. So once these two are done, I might take a break to do the shading and highlights and then call it for a little bit to do other art stuff. So, I had a hard time with using paint or markers on my plastic model Gundams, but it's a good start. Good start, for sure. I get impatient when painting. Can't wait for the paint to dry. You know what? That's kind of me too. I'm not the most patient individual, I think. Sometimes I can be, other times not so much. Let me read the rest of the chat here. Feel free to pronounce it as you prefer. I saw your VOD of Vampire the Masquerade and decided to check out. Oh, yay! I'm glad! Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. We're not... Trust me, we still have plenty more vampire... Your girl is obsessed with Vampire the Masquerade. Not just Bloodlines, but, like, the tabletop RPG. I've never played it, but I've been researching it because I might be doing one here eventually. So I'm very excited to do that. So I know a lot of Vampire the Masquerade lore. Not World of Darkness, per se. Like, if you were to ask me if I knew anything about, like, Werewolf the Apocalypse or Hunter the Beckoning or anything like that, I would know jack shit, but... Other than that, we're pretty good. So, is it cool if I call you, Keter then, for short? If you don't like that, let me know. And also, thank you so much! Yeah, we're going for... the 1950s, 1960s retrofuturism aesthetic. So we're trying to match that as much as possible here. So, but yeah, thank you again so much for the follow and for stopping by, and I hope that we can... Feel free to chat, feel free to lurk. I'm just gonna be doing some line art today. I'm gonna try to not get too distracted, but your girl does go on talking sprees every now and then, so bear with me. I'm gonna try and change the mouth up a little bit. Maybe not. Hold on. But yeah, it's line art day today. You know, with this new Seberg music that I've been putting on in the background for the art streams, even I don't know what's being played anymore. Usually my other playlist I knew ahead of time, like, what was being played and could even, like, sing along with it, but I'm over here like, what's happening? Let's see. I've seen... You must wait for the paint, otherwise it tears its drying paint. Yeah, for sure. I've seen people use paint as an effect when they're drawn art on Instagram and it looks amazing. Oh! Ooh! I know Krita has a lot of, like, digital paint brushes, but again, I am so bad with painting that my skills at it would probably be very poor, but I did experiment once or twice with, like, one of my mom's Mother's Day cards and such. So, I learned that the hard way. If you paint another coat before it dries, it tears up the drying paint. Ugh. See, I would never have the patience. Yeah, of course, Keeter. Yeah, again, thank you so much for the follow, and yeah, if you got any questions about, like, art or anything like that, or, you know, stuff that I use, or anything about the stream, yeah, feel free, not to worry. Or feel free to ask, I should say. I'll be just listening for a while. I need to finish a college exam. Oh my god. Well, I'm not gonna help you cheat, that's for sure. Please tell me it's an online exam. Oh no. Oh man, I remember the college exams that I had to take. I remember in one of my human resources classes, it was one of those tests, it was online, and we just had to get it done by a certain day, but we didn't have to do it in class, and so I remember, like, a bunch of my classmates and I went to, the library, because the library at my college that I went to has a floor specifically dedicated to, groups, so you could be pretty loud if you wanted to in there, and, not bother anybody because it was really meant for groups. I worked in there solo because I work better with noise and music, so hearing, like, the background noise of other people working always made me feel better, but a bunch of us met up on that floor of the library and we just took the exam together. I mean, it didn't say otherwise, but I don't think we were supposed to do that, but we weren't like looking up the answers. We were all just kind of discussing the answers together more than anything. So it was like we were maybe bad noodles with good intentions. So but yeah, this human resources class was very I don't want to say it was boring per se, but the professor had that tone of voice that was very quiet, something that you could easily fall asleep to. So I always kept myself awake by, like, doodling in a sketchbook when he would drone on in notes that I already finished taking. At one point, I don't know if he knew that I was watching or not, but yeah, around the time when I took this class, the Winter Olympics in South Korea were happening, and I remember hiding, cause my class was during prime time, and prime time was like figure skating, here in the States, figure skating, and what else is, like, alpine skiing and stuff like that. I love the alpine skiing, and so I really wanted to watch that. And then my neighbor wanted to watch some ice skating, so we hid my phone behind a bag of Milano cookies and watched the Olympics from there. It was a fun time. He never noticed, but maybe in hindsight, maybe he did notice and just didn't care. I don't know. Anyways, we didn't get in trouble, so that's all that matters. I still got, like, a really high score in the class, by the way, so I was paying attention, don't worry. We just really wanted to watch ice skating, but we had to watch it in silence. So, it was fun, though. I watched so much of those Winter Olympics when I was in college. My parents let me... NBC had a streaming service where you could watch it live, and as long as you had a cable provider, you could do that. So my parents offered me theirs. They were just like, yeah, sure, Alaska, you can watch it. And so I got to watch the Olympics and share it with some of my friends, because I'm a big fan of the Olympics. I like the Olympics. They've been very off the past couple of years. I remember trying to watch the ones in Japan during the lockdowns, and I just remember the timing was just abysmal. And then these Olympics that just happened not too long ago, the way that the website worked, because I have my own cable provider now, and I can't get this eyebrow. And I remember trying to navigate the site, and it was just like, where the hell are the live feeds? Like, I just wanted to watch the archery, man. Your girls does archery, and I wanted to watch more of that. So, I remember how stressful I was in math exams. Somehow I was able to pass and graduate. Oh, man, I got a refresher on how... I got a refresher in one of my D&D sessions on how bad my test anxiety is. I have awful test anxiety. You suddenly quiz me on something and your girl just blanks. I blue screen so hard. I will study no matter what, and then you finally put the test in front of me and I'm like, what is this? What are we doing? So... I know the type with the monotone voice. A lot of my teachers are close to retirement since it's business and accountant. Oh no, even better. A lot of classes have me spacing out or looking at my phone. I tried my best not to look at my phone, but I did draw a lot in mind to keep myself awake. It worked out in the end. I think so. So, I still got a pretty good grade, but you can't be talking like 2 words per 10 seconds, like, please. Alright, let me start with the hair now. I always found Olympic archery boring. Shot a lot of 3D archery, usually walking through forests. I getcha, I know what you mean. A lot of the other people that do archery, that are, you know, get coached by, where I go for my archery instruction, I can't find the words all of a sudden of what I want to say. Where I go for my lessons, my archery lessons, a lot of people do that kind of archery, like, you know, going outside in the forests and woodsy areas and shooting pretty far away from my understanding of it, but I had never watched Olympic archery before, and so I was very curious to see how it was, but man, NBC dropped the ball this go around. It was atrocious trying to navigate the site. I did find myself watching a lot of surfing. I remember for these Olympics, the surfing, this was the first year. Was it the first year that surfing was an Olympic sport? And they had to, because the Olympics were in Paris, they had to go to Tahiti, I think. Was it Tahiti? For the actual event for surfing, because I mean, like, you're in, like, Paris doesn't have those waves that you need. So they went to Tahiti. And so I did find myself watching a lot of surfing. Surprisingly. It was fun, actually. I had a lot of fun watching it. I find when you watch the Olympics during off primetime hours, you find out some very interesting things about events and, yeah, Olympic sports that you never really thought of. The one thing that I did miss, I actually really love watching synchronized swimming, and I missed it this year, unfortunately. So I was very upset. I really do like watching the synchronized swimming, because it just, I don't think you realize just how much strength and it takes to do that kind of sport, because you have to be perfectly in sync with your teammates, while also looking extremely graceful, while also being in sync, upside down, hand movements, lifting people up in the air. You're not allowed to touch the floor. Synchronized swimmers are not allowed to touch the floor of the pool, so when they're like throwing people up in the air to do flips and stuff like that, they have to do that without pushing themselves off the floor. It's amazing how much strength that you need to do that while being as graceful as possible. Like, good on them. They deserve more love, synchronized swimmers do. As much as I love swimming, I could never. I'm such a, I don't know. I'm just your girl who just loves swimming. I'm not the most graceful swimmer, but I can get from point A to point B. And I can hold my breath pretty long too. I haven't tested it out, but I remember being able to hold my breath for 2 minutes? Maybe? Okay, longer. But, you know, for like your typical American girly, being able to hold your breath for a good while running around at the bottom of the pool, you know. I think I did a good job. But I remember I drank lots of tea, and that helped me remember my studies when I'm in exams. I remember rewriting the answers over and over and over again, and that tended to help me. A lot of my exams in college were written, like, not multiple choice. So I think those actually help me more because I can kind of word vomit and get a basic idea of what I want to say. Multiple choice gives me test anxiety so bad. I actually really hate multiple choice now. So it gave me such awful test anxiety. So, but yeah, if you allowed me to write an essay, I would. It was fantastic. I could just write what I wanted on the paper, and then I could get my a general idea of what the heck I'm trying to say, and still get the points for it. It's like you can't bullshit multiple choice. You can bullshit an essay. Well, yeah, like bullshit a written essay. Like you have to write out the answer right there at your desk. You know, not like, you know what I mean. Longest shot I ever managed. It was 68 yards. Fired a compound bows. I have seen people shoot compound bows during my lessons and everything, but I've never had the chance to actually fire one, but they look powerful. There was this one guy who came in for the first time, I think, but he did archery for a while. And so, you know, he's talking to my coach and everything, and he's like, yeah, can I try out this new compound bow? And it was, like, deadly. It was deadly. I loved it. I'm gonna get ready for hockey. Hopefully I'll see you guys later. If not, hugs and have a good rest of stream. Thank you, Lappy. Have a fun time at hockey. And if we'll see how much progress I make. And if we see you, we see you, and if we don't, then we'll catch you on Sunday with more Vampire the Masquerade. But yeah, you have a good one. We'll catch you later. But yeah, and then just as a reminder for everybody, we are doing a makeup Vampire the Masquerade stream because of my router going kaput last week and not being able to stream it last week, so... They hurt bad. The guy wanted to try my longbow out and let me as compound, nearly through my shoulder, pulling the thing back. Oh, jeez. Turns out Buddy set it to 100. Oh my god! That sounds flippin' deadly. Yeah, I know. There's a gal who is trying out archery, I think, for the first time. Like, I think she wants to do it competitively, which is like, you know, going out in the woods and firing in, you know, targets in the woods and stuff like that. But it's her first time, I think, doing it. Either that or it's been a while since she did it, because it seemed like she knew my coach somewhat. And so, I know I'm able to hold pretty well. Like, I'm able to hold it to, like, stabilize myself, aim, and stuff like that. But I know it's a little harder for some others, and so, poor girl, it's like as soon as she draws back, she lets go, and it's just like, no, don't do that. So, he's been using me as an example to get her to slow down. But no, she's really sweet, and she's doing really well, after I either not having done it for a while or this being her first time. She's doing pretty well, so. But it's been fun. It's been fun. And I've been making some archery friends, in the process, so, I got to hang out with some archery friends outside of archery lessons at some point, because we all kind of switched dates when we go in, and so I don't really see them in person all that much anymore. But we went to this hop place not too far from me, and it had just opened up not too long ago, and so this is our first time any of us have been to this particular hop place, and oh, it was delicious! I loved it. So, I gotta tell you, I ate so many veggies there. Way more veggies than I did meat, surprisingly, but it was delicious. And this is coming from someone who can eat, like, a pound of ribeye, no problem. And I ate more veggies. So that's good. Let me see. What am I missing with the hair? I don't think I'm missing anything with the hair. I think I just need to do the headphones. But yeah, hop places are fun. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. I'm gonna extend this out just a little bit, because it made it look like the ears pretty small. There we go. Sounds like my dad's friend shot in the tournament with him, and he shoots a 90-pound draw. No shelf built into the bow. Crazy dude shoots directly off his knuckle. Oh shit. He draws barely to full and lets it loose. That sounds like that would hurt. Oh, ew. No offense, he probably knows what he's doing, but that sounds like that hurts. Alright. Yeah, I did one, I think, little competition, back in December back in December, because it was, like, technically a makeup day, so I could really do it with no consequence, because I just do it more recreationally, I do it more for fun. And so, I got to participate in that, and surprisingly did way better than I thought, so I don't know, if I can just get a little better, then who knows, maybe I might be doing some more competitions, we'll see. I've been trying to find, like, because as much as I love archery, and as much as it's, like, making me feel a little better, like, on my back and stuff, like, you know, being able to pull back, like, pretty heavy bowstring and stuff like that. I need to find, like, another workout. I need to find something else to do that actually works out more of my entire body, because, I'm just standing there, my legs aren't really doing a whole lot other than going to grab the arrows. So, I've been trying to see if there are, swimming, not lessons, I know how to swim, but you know what I mean? Being able to, like, find classes that do swimming workouts or something like that. I'm trying to see if there's anywhere near me that does something like that. I want to get back into swimming. So we'll see. We'll see. Rabbit confirmed. I don't think so. I still don't like carrots all that much, I'm not gonna lie. I like carrots when they're cooked a specific way, but anything else I'm just kind of like, bleh. No, no carrots. So... Hold on. Barley, I don't know why that blanked. Sorry, I don't know why that Twitch caught that. Sorry. But what's your anchor point? Mine's the base of the thumb on my cheekbone, index finger in the corner of the mouth. Let's see. Hold on, I'm doing an imaginary bow string, like pull back real quick. The bowstring itself actually touches my nose, and when I pull it back, my index finger is under my chin. So that's normally my anchor point, I think. So, like, the bowstring is actually touching my nose. So, I don't know. It works for me, and that's all that I need. So, but, yeah. Don't really have too much else to say about that, I'll be honest. So, but yeah, it was like, I think we tried, like, multiple different ways to hold it because I was having issues with figuring out an anchor point. And then, out of the blue, he was just kind of like, try having it on your nose, like touching your nose or something. And I was like, okay. And then I started doing it way more consistently, like immediately. So he was like, yeah, keep doing that. I'm like, okay. Also kind of scary. I guess, but I mean, it's not like it's whacking my nose or anything. It's just kind of touching it, so then when you release it, it's, you know, it's just going forward. More than anything, I'm actually kind of worried about the placement of my arm, because it's, like, so straightforward that sometimes my arm gets caught in the bowstring. I've given myself plenty of bruise on my arm, because of that. But, surprisingly, I do okay. Even if I get, like, nailed by the bowstring, I mean, it hurts in the moment, and I've had some nasty bruises, but I don't know what it is. I have, like, a pretty high pain tolerance, so I'll just be like, "Ay, ow," and that's it. Also, hi, Bean! Hello! How are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. We're doing some line art, and we're talking about archery, because we were talking about the Olympics earlier. Hey, Pokey! Hello! How are you doing? Everyone's different. Have a friend whose eye against the knock almost. Oh, she looks right down the arrow. Amazing! That's kind of like me a little bit. I get that. I do need an arm guard. I really do. But I've been getting better at not, like, whacking myself with the bowstring, so I've been getting better. It's been fine. It doesn't hurt, so I mean, it's whatever. It might hurt other people, but it doesn't hurt me. I'm fine. That's one of the pissed emotes. I love it. I know, Bean, that really is a funny emote. How goes the art? I've been chit-chatting a lot more, so I haven't made much progress. I got, like, a bit of the face, a bit of the hair, and I'm working on the, earphones right now, but we're good. We're doing well. I'm decent. I'm glad, Pokey, I'm glad. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're just doing some line art, and we were talking about the Olympics, earlier, and so now we got on the topic of archery, because I do that, and I was really upset about how NBC handled live streaming the Paris Olympics, so I missed archery and synchronized swimming and just a bunch of stuff that I really enjoy watching. So I watched a lot of surfing, though. That was fun. I can't get this. Hold on. But yeah, we're doing pretty well. I hope everyone else in chat's doing well and chilling out. having a good Thursday evening, and hopefully Friday is just a bit better. So, well, a lot better. Archery's so cool, but I wish I had a crossbow event. Ooh, that'd be interesting. I can't say I do well with the crossbow, but man, I'm doing well eyeballing it with just a refined bow. So, I know I bought a bow and arrow from a Renaissance festival that I went to, like, years ago. I need to start bringing that in to see if I can do that, because if I can start using that just out of curiosity, because low-key kind of want to show off. But I don't know what else to say about that other than, yeah, I just kind of want to show off. And I've been talking about, like, other means of, like, working out a little bit, because as much as archery is helping, like, my back and stuff like that, like, it makes me feel like my back's more toned, not gonna lie. I still need to, like, work out. I need to find something that I love that I can just continuously keep doing, because honestly, walking isn't really cutting it anymore. Like, just walking on a treadmill, and unfortunately, it's starting to get too dark now to really take long walks on the pathways and parks I normally go to. So, I told Chad I was getting ready to maybe try and see if there are any, like, pools near me, that do, like, swimming, not lessons per se, but, like, swimming, you know, not, like, classes or something like that. So I can get a workout in for that, but I really want to do some swimming again. I miss it. So, I didn't do swimming competitively or anything, but my parents had an in-ground pool at the house that I grew up in, and so I'm so used to that I just kind of miss it. So I want to go back to feeling like a fish. I want to feel like a mermaid in water. I always imagined myself as, like, a mermaid, and my mom always called me a fish growing up because of how much I swam and didn't want to get out of the pool and stuff like that. So, I've been doing, like, a lot of swimming when I go to visit my parents for events, like, during their, like, they still host the 4th of July party for family and friends, and so, obviously, I still swim for that. But oh, I got my workout, I think, last year, like last 4th of July, because my parents' neighbors' grandkids were, they were so active, and I remember holding, like, I remember lifting up, like, 3 kids at once in the pool, because they wanted me to, like, they wanted me to put them on my shoulders and mess around and stuff. So I remember, like, grabbing 2 smaller grandkids on one arm and, like, another older kid on my other arm, and I was able to lift them up. And then I started running around in the shallow end with them, so they were having a lot of fun, but man, they tuckered me out. So I had a lot of fun. I got my workout in that day for sure. Crossbows are fun. Shot a guy's crossbow a lot. I met at a tournament. Ooh, he traded a car for it? Oh, expensive. I'm looking to get back into CrossFit soon once I'm working more solidly. Yeah, for sure. So, I will keep you guys posted on whatever the heck I find. So, I feel like the topics of conversation are jumping way too out of the blue, if that makes sense. I was getting ready to talk about, because it was regarding pools, a book that I read involving a guy who goes to a pool, basically. It's like one of those anthology books, and basically it's like one of those where, like, the main character is present in every single chapter, or they made an anime. This is Cujo Bronco, basically, that show, that anime, and I have the book of it called In the Pool, and basically one of the guys was he was feeling very stressed because of work and stuff like that, and so he felt like he wasn't spending time with his wife all that much, and he was just freaking out. And so the psychiatrist, Dr. Irabu, who is like the main character basically, but is in like every chapter but not the main focus, he was like, well, why don't you think about swimming or something, or like, you know, taking up a hobby, like going swimming or something like that. And so then the guy ends up doing swimming as therapy, but then he starts taking it too far, and so then he runs into the same problem where he is not going home because he just, well, I mean, he's going home, but I mean, like, late, because he spends a lot of his time after work swimming and stuff, so then he has to deal with that situation. It's a really interesting, it's a really funny book, but I think it's up again. I think the price for this one's up again at like $50. So, it's an expensive book. So I'm glad I bought it with my half-price books gift card that I did. So, who knows? Maybe if I actually dedicate myself to doing a live reading or something, I can do a live reading of In the Pool. That'd be fun. I want to do some live reading at some point. I think that'd be pretty fun. What do you guys think about that? Live readings. Like, basically me being an audiobook. Do you guys remember when I, read Coraline? Not this Halloween, but the Halloween last year in 2023 when I read Coraline? I'm thinking that. So, but I think that'd be fun. Like a fun little audiobook. So, it sounds like ASMR, not gonna lie. I did treat it as ASMR, because I think that was the only channel I thought fit what live readings were. But I think Twitch added a reading section, I think. I can't remember. Or they were getting ready to implement it. So, I think that's what the plan was. So I'll have to see. I'm actually gonna keep the hair and the headphones separate because I need to add a gradient to the hair layer. So I'll keep that separate. I spelled headphones wrong. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Girl can't type, man. That could be fun. That would be fun. Sounds relaxing. Sounds fun. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you guys like it, then maybe I might consider doing that. For sure. I might have to ask for book recommendations. Wait, I look up in chat. You guys were being so polite, like, oh, that could be fun. Oh, that sounds fun. Sounds relaxing, and then Quack splashes over here. Do it. Quack splash, I love it. Well, if you guys want that, I am more than happy to do it, but like, what would you guys like? I know, maybe to start off, it could be like reading Grimm's fairy tales or something to start off with, and then maybe going to like chapter books at some point. I don't know. I definitely want to read In the Pool by Hideo Okuda because it's Cujo Branco, and I always talk about Cujo Branco on this channel. We need to do a watch of that, a watch party in that in the Discord, because I want to subject you guys to this anime. It's so weird, but but it has like a really good message, but man, it's so weird. But I love it ever so. What else have we got? I could always... Ooh, you know what? I have been meaning to want to play an Agatha Christie game, because there's a company out there making games based off of Agatha Christie books, especially Poirot. Your girl loves Hercule Poirot as a detective. I need to play some Agatha Christie games. And then we could just read, like, Agatha Christie books, Poirot. We can learn so much about how much uncanny knowledge Agatha Christie knows about poisons. So, Grimm's fairy tales are fun. Grew up reading them. So much horrid stuff happens. I grew up reading Grimm's fairy tales too. Maybe they were kidded down just a little bit, but I remember reading I think I remember talking about this in an art stream way back when, but there was a picture book that I had that had a telling of Snow White, and I remember the way that Snow White was put into the sleep was not from the poison apple, but from a belt tightened around her waist too much that she couldn't breathe, and so was in somehow a deep sleep from that. I remember that one pretty vividly, but that wasn't a Grimm's fairy tales, I think, to my understanding. That was like an interesting interpretation of the book. I don't know if that was like an earlier version of Snow White, but yeah, like the poison apple actually was in it, but that was like the evil queen's first attempt at killing Snow White. And then when that didn't work, she tried the belt, and somehow that worked. I don't even remember how it ended. Like, how did the prince save her in that version? I love listening to Goosebumps and scary stories to tell the dark audios. It gives me lots of chills. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I want to read Hans Christian Andersen. I want to read like a lot of Hans Christian Andersen's stories. He has some pretty good stories. My favorite of... Was it Hans Christian Andersen that made this, or was this Grimm's Fairy Tales? One of my favorite fairy tales, I didn't grow up with it, but I remember reading it late. And my favorite, and it became one of my favorites, I can't tell you why, but it was Bearskin. I actually really like the fairy tale Bearskin. When I was coming up with ideas for my VTuber model, I had one that was completely different from the Alescabelle you know now, and one of the designs was actually very loosely based off of Bearskin, and I made a character based off of that. You guys know Winnie, right? My model sibling, Winnie. Hold on, give me a second. You guys know Winnie, right? How Winnie's like cottagecore, fairy tale themed wolf and stuff like that. We know Winnie. We love Winnie in this household. Basically, I had that aesthetic, initially, when I was coming up with designs for a VTuber model. So, oh, you know what? I think I have it saved on this computer. Hold on. I've shown this before. She even had a different name than Alescabelle, believe it or not. Her name was Bernadette. Also, hello, Donut, hello, how are you doing, Devilish Donut? We're talking about, we're doing some art. I'm doing some line art for my model siblings, and I'm talking about some old versions of me that I hope I have Bernadette on this computer. I think some of you have seen Bernadette, but not everybody has. There she is. Oh my god, hold on. Wait. Hold on, I gotta see where she pops up on the screen. Hold on. Okay. So this was made all the way back in, like, what, 2022, 2023? This is when I wasn't even using Krita yet. Hold on, give me 1 second. Her name was Bernadette, and she was very, very loosely based off of the Bearskin fairy tale. So, give me 1 second. Boop, 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 boop. There she is! That was Bernadette! Hold on, let me try to... That could have been a potential design for me. If you can actually believe it. So, her name was Bernadette, and basically she had her own story where she had way more background than what I do now, actually. So what she was she was originally a bear who ended up saving a wizard from like the forces of nature in the forest that she resided in, and so as thanks, the wizard offered to turn her into like a partial human, which is why she still has like the bear ears and everything on her head, and so and live with the wizard in the castle, but she didn't know anything about the internet. She didn't know anything about modern society or internet or stuff like that, and this was totally an excuse for me and Scuff at the time. Was like, oh, I'm a bear just turned human. I don't know how computers work. That was originally the plan. And so basically the fairy tale for Bearskin is that a guy comes back from war and he can't really find a job. His parents are dead and his brothers don't want him back because they think he's kind of useless because all he knows is quote unquote fighting and war and stuff. So he ends up making a deal with the devil. And so basically the conditions are if the soldier can survive without bathing, shaving, or clipping his nails for like 7 years, then he can have all the fame and fortune that he wants. And so they make the deal. And so to help him survive, to at least be able to have a chance, the devil gives him like a green robe, hence why Bernadette is dressed in a green outfit, and that the pockets was able to give him like as many coins as he needed for a night in a hotel or an inn or something like that. And so when he gave him that, the devil also wanted to test out the soldier's skills to see if he had the will to be able to survive, and basically sicked a bear on him, basically. And so the soldier won, and then the devil was like, great, wear that over the green robes. And so he was like, this'll be fine, like the pelt, basically, like make the bear into like a bearskin pelt. And so basically, as he's walking around for these 7 years, and he starts getting more gross because he's not allowed to bathe or shave or trim his nails for 7 years, a lot of people start mistaking him for a bear walking into their village and stuff like that. So that's how he became to be known as Bearskin. And so that's kind of the thought around the Bernadette idea. So she's very, very loosely based off of the Bearskin because that's one of my favorite fairy tales. So, and that's why she also looks kind of angry. She just has she just has resting bitch face. That's it. She's actually rather sweet, but she has resting bitch face to match the threatening bear into the village, kind of thing that the villagers had in the story. And so that's why she's a bear, has a little angry look, wears green and stuff like that. And if you want to know how Bearskin ends, basically, I think it was like in the 4th year that he's running around, he ends up saving a man who was very low.
Lovely day.
Thank you for the hydrate.
But alas, I need dehydration,
hello,
so
dude.
I must consume
So basically,
bread.
In Bearskin, like in his 4th year as being, in this deal, he ends up saving a man who's very low on money and things like that. And so basically Bearskin offers the coins that generate from the pockets of this robe. And he's like, I can help you with this if you don't run away screaming at me or something. And the man is like, Bearskin is very generous, he's very nice, and so, like, as long as you don't run away, as long as you don't see me as a monster or something like that, then I'm more than happy to give you all this, money that you needed. And the man was so thankful that he's like, I want you to meet my daughters, 'cause and if you want, you can take one of their hands in marriage if you really want to, and stuff like that. So then he meets the daughters, and two of them think he's grotesque and awful and disgusting, and they don't want to see him at all. And then the third one sees the goodness in him, basically, and says, look, you helped save my father, you seem like a kind soul, I'll allow you to take my hand in marriage. And so, like, the deal is there, but then Bearskin is like, look, I don't want to subject you to this being himself, and so he's like, I'm still gonna adventure for 3 years. If I don't come back, find another man. If I do come back, then I would be more than happy to have your hand in marriage. And so, and then this newfound love that he gets from, you know, his new bride-to-be puts enough willpower in him to have him survive the next 3 years. And so he actually wins the bet with the devil, and so he gets to keep the robe, and he makes the devil, like, shave his beard off. Like, what a power move. And so, he ends up, like, the devil helps him, like, turn into, like, a nice formal wear, very nice looking, handsome lad. And so he goes back, and nobody in the family recognizes him. So then, like, the other two sisters that rejected him are trying to, like, get ready, like, ah, ha, 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 like, I don't know why I did that. And so, in the end, because Bearskin left half a locket to his bride-to-be, he was able to show his bride-to-be the other half of the locket, and she realizes it's him, and they live happily ever after. And it's a very fun story. It's a very happy ending, so I think that's why I like Bearskin so much. So, but anyways, I went on a tangent about what potentially could have been. Had I decided to keep going with Bernadette. We look nothing alike! But this could have been an option for a VTuber model. So, maybe I'll draw her again. Who knows? Maybe I'll bring her back at some point. We'll see. She's near and dear to my heart. I can't get rid of her. But she was almost there, and then I, at the last second, was like, nah. And I can't tell you why. I don't know. But anyways, that's enough about Bernadette. But let me see. But I'm glad that you guys had some I'm glad that you guys had some positive reactions to Bernadette. That makes me really happy. Let me see. Badass nickname, no. Yeah, Bearskin? I love it. Does that mean they're all so stinky? At least Bearskin was for 7 years. Oh, you liked Bernadette's hair? I liked the curliness of it for sure. I have another picture of her with a laptop, and her with, like, listening to music through the laptop or something like that. I have a picture of that somewhere, but I think it's on a flash drive. I don't think it's on this computer, so I'll have to find it later for sure. But I'm glad that you guys like her. Was the third daughter's name Belle? I don't think they said. I think they just called her the youngest daughter, because she was the third born daughter, so the first two did not like Bearskin whatsoever. Why not have a model color based off of her? That's true! I definitely could. That's not out of the realm of possibility. Also, hi Sona, hello! How are you doing? I was just talking about some old VTuber concepts that could have been for this channel, and one of them was based off... Hey, Sona! And one of them was based off of the Bearskin fairy tale. So... and her name was Bernadette, and she was part bear. And she's near and dear to my heart. I love her with every fiber of my being. So I can't get rid of her. I did consider making her like an adoptable or something like that, because I know that some people would probably like the design and stuff like that, but I can't. I thought about it, and then I was just like, I can't. She's too special in my heart. But so I'll try and see if I can utilize her in some way, on this channel. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll draw more of her, who knows. But yeah, I actually do need to see how much drawing I can get. It's been over an hour and I have barely anything as the story goes. Alaska will never live happily ever after if she keeps this up. So. No, I'm not. What? I'm not trying to do the Josama laugh. What do you mean? What even is that laugh? What are you trying to say? I just laugh, man. I don't know. It's all about the journey. Exactly. I'm happy to report that I have no cavities. Congrats! Oh my gosh, yay! Cavities are awful. I know, I'm stuck. I'm being subjected to cavities after years and years of prepping for a jaw surgery, and because of all the brackets and braces, these are inevitable cavities, unfortunately, because I just couldn't get through the brackets, obviously, so I'm stuck with some cavities here and there. It's awful. I hate it. Never. I never had a cavity until they took the brackets off for the jaw surgery. Ugh. When I was 18. Oh my god. No cavities until I was 18 years old. I was a good noodle. This sounds like SpongeBob. This sounds like SpongeBob. Hang on. Does this sound like SpongeBob to anybody else? I think so. Earlier with the stories you were telling the two sisters. Oh, I see what you mean. That was not an Ojo-sama laugh. What do you mean? That's what happened today. It's pretty weird given that I've been rotting my teeth with Monster Energy the past year. Oh my god. I know, I have the worst sweet tooth ever, and I'm shocked I don't have more cavities than I do. But I'm really good at brushing my teeth, you know, at least twice a day. I try to floss where I can. I haven't been mouthwashing all that much, but that's fine. I'll live. A bit, yeah, exactly. Let's go. SpongeBob confirmed. I love it. The dentist drill sound still haunts me. Oh, I got used to the dentist and the orthodontist, ever since, like, the 4th grade, and then it all started when they had to put spacers in the 5th grade. I had monthly orthodontist visits from 5th grade all the way to college. Monthly visits. My mouth was that bad. My teeth were so out of line, it was awful. But I've talked about my jaw surgery enough for that. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Give me 1 second. I want to listen to it too. Give me a second. That's fine, right? No. Let me turn down just a bit. There we go. This should be okay. I was the only person in my family to wait until being 21 to drink. Oh no, I had drinks before 21. I can thank college for that though. I waited till college, but I have to. So when I was in marching band, we had our percussion instructor was from like an indoor drumline group that was close by, And he was a nice guy, but he had a bit of an ego, and so unfortunately where I went to school, the band was extremely cliquish for no reason, and so because the instructor had a bit of an ego, everyone just assumed everyone in percussion had an ego. So then at some point we just suddenly got uninvited to the band house party, and so we had to make our own, and I think that's when I drank. When we had our own little percussion party, because we got uninvited from the last one, even though we did nothing wrong. I'm still salty about that. I took a swing at the first dentist who tried to take my wisdom teeth. Oh my god. Oh no. No, I was really good getting my wisdom teeth out until I got in the car, and then apparently I became a sobbing mess based on my mom. Yeah, I will never forget that my mom told me one time, and I've mentioned this before, but when we were driving back from getting my wisdom teeth pulled out, she's just like, okay, Aleska, we're almost home, and apparently I looked at her wide-eyed and was just like, we have a home, and just started bawling. I don't remember that whatsoever, but my mom still makes fun of me to this day about it. Oh man, gotta love when parents don't let shit go. Also, hi Colby, hello, how are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope your Thursday's going well. I'm talking about some dentist and orthodontist stories, because your girl had uneven teeth and needed surgery, or it was either jaw surgery or migraines for life. So I was brave enough for the surgery. In my defense, I was on laughing gas and mostly unconscious. Okay, that's fair. I'll give you a pass for now. Sona. All my wisdom teeth were taken out in one appointment. A good chunk of mine were too. My mouth, so basically what happened was that my mouth was too small, and so they had to expand it as much as they could. So the jaw surgery was like shaving down the jawbone to be able to make room, and then they also made room pulling out the wisdom teeth. So I don't have any. Apparently after my wisdom teeth removal, I saw my then girlfriend coming out of the operating room, saw her, and made a massive dopey smile and drooled blood all over myself. So, that's so violently wholesome, Barley. I love it so much. I woke up from the anesthesia, went to the resting room, immediately stole my dad's phone, and hid it in my pocket to show I was losing. Got up after the waiting time was up, walked to the car, and buckled myself in before my mom could do so for me. Oh my god. You were an individual with a mission, Pokey. Under anesthesia. No, after my jaw surgery... Hold on, let me read the rest of chat before I say this. I got my wisdom teeth out a couple years ago. Nice, Colby. Hopefully it wasn't too bad for you. Hopefully the recovery was quick and painless. Everyone thought as much. It's so, just so violently wholesome, Barley. I love it. I hope you didn't get dry sockets. Nah, I got, how many? I have 26 screws in my face after the jaw surgery. 20 on my upper jaw and 6 on my lower jaw, and then about 6 plates that the nails are keeping in. No, I do not trigger the airport alarm, by the way. I do not. That is proven fact, but... You know what the funniest part was that they also had to, they also had to, like, pull my, I had an underbite. I had a nasty underbite, so they had to pull that back too. And somehow my upper jaw was the one with 20 screws in it. Alaska's the only person I know who has more dentist trauma than me. It's probably more orthodontist trauma. Like, honestly, the dentist wasn't nearly as bad. Oh, you know what I hated? I never got used to, ever. Okay, well, I did get used to it, but I hated the fact that I got used to it. Was they had to take so many molds of my teeth. So the amount of cement that was in my mouth to make those molds, that rubber cement, oh man, I nearly threw up a couple times because of just how awful some of the nurses at my orthodontist just when they apply it to your upper, your upper jaw, and it's like the giant plate, and it was like I could feel some of it. It felt like it was gonna go down my throat, and I felt like I was gonna throw up so many times. I hated it. Lower jaw had no issues. Upper jaw, I was fighting, man. I hated it with a passion. Yeah, I still have the screws, Pokey. I do. They're never leaving, unfortunately. All 4 were impacted, and all 4 were removed at once. Oh gosh, I was out cold. Broke a stitch by sneezing a few days later. No, Barley, no! Oh, yuck. I remember getting cold sweats because of the Vicodin. Oh, getting out of anesthesia after my jaw surgery is really funny to think about because I remember everything about it. And I'll talk about it. Let me read the rest of the chat here. Alaska about to win any bar fight. Literally the opposite of a glass jaw. Yeah, I have so many screws and cement fragments in this in this jaw. The cement was nasty. It was awful. Hated it every time. When I awoke from the anesthesia, I tried to walk out of the emergency exit and a nurse had to stop me because I was out of it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, after my jaw surgery, when I was like, after my first year of college, we did the surgery after my first year, so it was like in between my first and second year of college. And the anesthesia did not wear off for a while, but basically they put me in this room next to... Oh, are you leaving, Sona? Gonna have an early night. Oh, have a good night. Get some good rest, and we will see you. Yeah, we'll see you in the next stream that you pop in on. Thank you so much for stopping by and talking about dentists and orthodontist stories. And we'll see you in the next stream that you pop in on, for sure. But for everybody else, yeah, after my jaw surgery, they put me in this room next to the operating room, so in case anything happened, they could just roll me right back in, and they could just work on me there. And so I'm coming out of the anesthesia. Obviously, I'm by myself, and I wear contacts and glasses, so obviously I wore my glasses for the surgery. And so, I can't see shit. Turns out I had to get some new contacts, and it turns out my vision got worse, and now it is minus 7.5 in both eyes. So I'm blurry. I'm very nearsighted. So anything like less than an inch away from my eyes, I can't see without contacts or glasses. So I wake up, tube in my nose, down my throat, basically, to stop any blood from going into my stomach. I'm laying there on my back. I can't see anything. Everything's blurry. And I kind of look over to my side, and I see my glasses off to the side there. But because I was under the anesthesia, my first thought was not, oh, everything's blurry because I don't have my glasses on. No, because of the anesthesia, my first thought was, oh, I'm going blind. And so I'm having like this crisis in my mind, being like, how am I gonna live my life knowing I'm going blind? Stuff like that. And then I'm literally like laying there on the bed, just not moving, but my brain is panicking right now. But yeah, I lay there like a slug, while I'm having this crisis. And so I'm trying to think about how my life's gonna change now that I'm blind, apparently. And so, there were a couple of other people in this, recovery room, and so there was a guy next to me. We're separated by curtains, so I don't actually see the guy, but I can hear him. and the guy next to me, I can hear him start moaning in pain, and like a heart monitor just beeping really bad and like really fast. And so out of my peripheral, which would be like my feet, the foot of the bed, I see the nurses rushing, and I remember hearing the swish of the curtain at the foot of the bed, so that way they could just work with this guy in private. And so my first thought after seeing that was, your girl tries to be as helpful as she can, so half of my brain is going, oh my god, we gotta see if we can help this guy. And then the other half of my brain is going, no, we can't, we're going blind, stupid. So now I'm suddenly having a crisis and feeling guilty that I can't help this guy next to me, and I don't even know what the problem is. So it was an interesting time. And the funniest part is that I remember everything. So, but when I got my wisdom teeth taken out, I don't even remember sobbing about the fact that we had a home. Man, anesthesia's weird, man. So, it was a fun time. Fun time all around. And staying at that hospital was absolutely atrocious. 0 out of 10. Never want to be in a hospital again after that experience. Yeah, after the initial recovery, and then they wheeled me into like a hospital room and stuff like that just to recover for the night. It was awful. The nurses were terrible. It was just not a fun night, and so I'm so glad that my mom was there with me, or else I probably would have panicked something awful. So, and then when we got home, my mom was there, my dad and I came up with a really good idea to keep, like, ice and heat, because I had to alternate between ice and heat on my face during the recovery at home, and so we came up with a really good plan, and it actually worked, and so I barely bruised after the jaw surgery. And apparently, like, my dad was looking at blogs of people who were recording their healing, like their recovery, so he could be prepped for my recovery. My dad was such a good dad. Both my parents were great. But yeah, after my dad did research, a lot of people stated that their bruising was like near black, and because of just how bad the bruising was. And then here I was, just barely green. And so it turns out that they just weren't icing as much as they probably should have, and my dad and I had a foolproof idea, and it worked. So I recovered fine. We had no issues whatsoever. It was great. You can get one of those cool seeing eye dogs. Oh, true. But I wouldn't be able to draw if I suddenly went blind, you know? Drawing's a big part of my life. I draw a lot. So, I'm really happy that that was not the case. Anesthesia can be fun. Went to a sort of minor surgery, and apparently all through I sang Yellow Brick Road by Elton John on repeat. Man, I wish I was that funny. I wish we had it recorded. The wisdom teeth recovery. Because my parents weren't allowed in that one room after the surgery. And so yeah, we couldn't get a recording for that, but man, I wish we had a recording of my jaw surgery, of my wisdom teeth getting pulled. So, actually, funny enough, I still have the towel that they gave me. Apparently, they wrapped me up in a towel after the surgery when they were walking me to the car, because it was done in the winter, if I remember correctly. And, what was it? It was like a frog on the towel, and I still have that. So. Wait, did I say that? Draws on drawing? Oh, whoops. See, I turn into a chatterbox and I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. But I'm glad that you think I'm funny. Because I don't think I am half the time. No, I said that. Oh, okay. I'd be sad if I was blind and couldn't draw. I know. I'd be very upset. I very much love music and drawing and animation. Well, I don't do any animation, but I love watching cartoons and animation and all kinds of media. So if I were to suddenly go blind, I'd probably be very devastated if I suddenly lost my vision. But we're good for now. So no sad faces here. Oh, okay, hold on. Whoops. Whoop. All right. I have been talking way too much. We're an hour and 30 minutes into this drawing session, and I don't have a lot done. So I need to figure... I've been practicing dynamic poses. You guys know that I like Twisted Wonderland, and I've mentioned that I like, gender swapping some of the... If it's like an all-male or all-female cast, sometimes I like to challenge myself by seeing if I can keep the silhouette if I were to, like, swap the gender and everything. So I've been trying to come up with dynamic poses for, like, the Twisted Wonderland gender swapped idea, and so I've been coming up with a bunch of dynamic poses, and I haven't been doing that many dynamic poses lately, so maybe that might be the next thing that I start drawing on here once I'm done. It's a very niche thing, I know, in terms of that, but I have fun. I draw what I want, okay? I've got to hop off for the night. Have a good stream. Thank you for staying as long as you did, Quack Splash. You have a wonderful night, and we'll see you in the next stream that you pop in on next, which should be Sunday for Vampire the Masquerade. And this time we're actually going to Hollywood. So, hold on, give me a second. This doesn't look right. I've been trying to force myself to be like, hey, this line isn't as bad as you think it is, to try and do some line art faster. I think that's what helped me get, like, the Spin It podcast art, Halloween art done so fast. I did all the line art in, like, a night. And I was just like, don't focus. I put it on, like, extra stabilize and was like, don't focus on how perfect the lines are, just get it done. And it worked. I'm really proud of the Spin It podcast stuff I've done for the Halloween special they had this year. So, do you mainly digital, or do you also like physical mediums? Mostly drawing. If it's a physical medium, it's mostly just kind of drawing on paper. Actually, funny enough, those dynamic poses that I mentioned before, I'm actually drawing in a sketchbook right now, because I actually still struggle drawing bases on digital paper, because I'm not used to how unlimited digital paper is. Once I get the size of it that I want, I like the limitations of, like, an actual sheet of paper, being able to tell me, like, how small I have to make the head to fit the body on this sheet of paper. If you give me, like, unlimited paper, like a digital piece of paper, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm actually genuinely stuck. So I draw all my bases for these streams on paper, and then I, like, take a picture of them and then send it to myself and do that. So it's weird. It's so strange, but that's how I do things. Actually, did I get rid of the sketch on here? I did. Oh, man, I did get rid of it on here, I think. Whoops. But anyways, yeah, I have, like, sketch paper and everything. I struggle with hands still, but I'm getting better. Hands are hard. Hands are hard. Some days I do hands pretty well, and then other days the hands just do not want to cooperate. I use so many references when it comes to hands. You guys don't understand how many don't have any I can't even talk. You guys don't understand how many references I have of just hands. Just so I can be like, I have them in this pose. How can I do that? And so I take all like the reference photos that I have and then like mirror them or flip-flop them to put them at the angle I need them at. I struggle with hands quite a bit. I'm getting better though. Oh, welcome back, Keeter. The exam was easy, but my notebook is on its last legs. Oh no! Well, I'm glad the exam itself was easy. That's good. I'd give you the staples, that was easy, if you want. But I saw that in a store pretty recently, that staples, that was easy button. It was fun to see. It's been a while since I've seen one of those. But yeah, we've been talking about like jaw surgeries and orthodontist and dentist appointments and a lot of stuff. So, a lot of fun times. Cuz I had a jaw surgery back after my first year of college, and they had to prep me since 5th grade until I was 18. So, you know what? Funny enough, we're actually marking that, we're almost, it's like, May would have been the 8-year anniversary for that jaw surgery. 2026 would be the 10-year anniversary. Man, I'm old. But I don't know. So, I used to do something similar because it's easier to do rough drafts on physical, right? Exactly! I have so much fun just drawing on paper sometimes. Hey, Nick! Hello!
But alas, I am dehydration, so
I will consume drink. Thanks so much for stopping by, Nick. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Not old, just retro. Well, I guess I'm fitting the theme for it, that's for sure. Oh my gosh. Amazing. But yeah, Nick, I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, exactly, Barley. It's cute. Because you called me cute in your last stream. I'm getting my revenge. So yeah, hey, you guys should totally, if you like ASMR, you should totally go follow Nick, because he does some really good ASMR, and he's been doing tarot readings. So, just shut your mouth, Nick! You are not! I know you're joking, but... But you guys should totally follow Nick if you need any ASMR VTuber channels. And just comfy vibes all around. So no, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that during an art stream. No. Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. Different color. different Alaska. Alaska ASMR. It will happen eventually. I don't trust myself doing ASMR. We were talking about live readings, actually. Funny enough. So the topic of ASMR was actually here not too long ago. But live readings, I think, has its own category now on Twitch, if I remember correctly. So maybe I might utilize that. A lot of people sound interested, like they would want to see like live readings, like a live reading stream. So, we'll see. I need to put it into practice. I'll be a free audiobook. But also maybe first time reading. If you do it, I'll admit any compliments you say. Alright, fair enough. Alright, I might have to now. Day 70, still waiting for a less gay ASMR stream. I think you guys have been waiting a lot more than 70 days. Oh no, you guys really have. I'm sorry. So, it will happen. I don't trust myself doing ASMR, especially because I noticed that my S's peak the mic quite a bit when I speak, and so I need to take that into consideration. And Nick has been helping me with terms of like what to do with audio and stuff like that at the very least, and Yui's been offering to help too. Yui, yeah, ASMR Yui, not Yui of Avalon, but ASMR Yui. No, it hasn't been 200 days. Oh my god, it has. Oh. It'll happen, I swear. It'll happen, I promise. I'll keep my promise. It's just very delayed because I don't trust myself. I don't believe in myself in ASMR. I won't do a good job. And there's some, like, really good ASMRists out there, and I would just be, I don't know, a potato. I'd be a potato thrown into the category, and I'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing! I'd probably start crying. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Colby. I appreciate that. I will try to believe in myself. For the sake of you guys. I looked up my birthday. I know, Nick, I'm sorry. See, you know what the worst part is that I feel more comfortable preparing for, like, this, okay, so for context for anyone that's just now joining or has been here or is new here, I did promise, via drunk, I was drunk when I promised it, but I did promise that, if we were to reach 500 followers, that I would do a karaoke stream. I feel better preparing for that than I do this ASMR stream. I feel terrible. But, and you guys know I just do random singing every now and then, on the streams, especially, like, Epic the Musical stuff. But, no, like, I feel like I'd be more comfortable with that, and that's saying something because I was very shy when it comes to singing in public if it was a solo piece. If I was in the chorus, because I was in, like, musicals in high school, I was in the plays and musicals, and was able to sing and dance if I was in the choir, but man, if you gave me a solo part to sing, oh, I'd crack under the pressure. I'd be terrified. I think that's why I never had a big role in the musicals, but man, I was in every dance number. I was a really good dancer. I'll brag about that. I did pretty good with dancing. Alaska. You have this, please, I believe. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you believing. I love the emphasis on the Alaska. It will happen. I just don't have any faith in myself. Knowing my luck, my microphone would fall over. Even though it's never fallen over before during a stream. Somehow, if I were to do an ASMR stream, it would fall over. I guarantee it. I would bet money on it. Oh no, because my microphone knows when I'm trying to be dainty. Only 98 more, it's so close. I know! It's so exciting. But yeah, I can't believe how close we are to 500. That's weird to think, considering I do this as a hobby. So, I really appreciate you guys and all the support. I never thought I'd even reach, like, 200, let alone 400, and now all of a sudden here we are towards the end of the year and we've reached 400. Like, that's a big milestone. I can't believe it. I'm gonna find you and pop you on the head. No, please. I have faith in a bunch of other stuff, apparently, but ASMR. Anything but ASMR I have faith in myself in. Oh my gosh. You know what? If you find me to bop me on the head, we can go to the hot pot place near me. Please, that would be amazing. I'll start gifting you games on Steam. No, don't do that. You already do that. What do you mean? I'll gift them back. I'll gift more back. If you start doing that more. I really do appreciate the Steam gifts, but I always feel like low-key guilty. I always feel low-key guilty, like, why are you giving me stuff? You don't have to. And that goes for, like, a couple of you guys have offered me, like, codes and stuff like that, and I have done streams, with those before, but man, I still feel guilty. I can't tell you why. I think just growing up, I don't know, it just felt like I didn't really deserve a lot of the stuff that I had. I just always had that mindset, so then when someone randomly just gives me a gift, I'm just like, why? I'm so forever grateful, but I'm always like, why? I don't know. That's a me problem I'm trying to fix, but gift off. Oh, Christmas is gonna be fun this year. You know what the worst part is that I always give gifts, I swear I give so many gifts, and to friends and family, and then when someone tries to give me a gift back, I'm like, nope. I will accept it graciously, though. I have a friend who I do the same thing to, and after a year she's starting to play them. Aw, that's so sweet, Barley. And she hit me back by buying and mailing me a huge 40k model. Amazing! The Warhammer model. Yeah. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. I know. I have a friend who likes Twisted Wonderland just as much as me, and I've been accumulating Twisted Wonderland merch from the cons that I go to, and I still need to mail it to her, but I've been accumulating a lot of stuff for her. And she also gives me gifts back. So, I still need to mail it, but god damn it, my post office is rude, awful. I never like going there anymore. Let me get this line real quick and I'll keep talking here. That's a good line. I'll take that. What was I just about to say? Yeah, or like, I treat a lot of my friends to dinners and stuff like that. Especially if maybe I don't have a gift on hand. Or if I'm invited to a house party, not like a house party, or like a party at somebody's place, like somebody's hosting it, I always offer like some really punny wine. So, like there was my friend Felix. You guys know Felix, Mad Phoenix. We streamed with them not too long ago with American Truck Simulator. And so recently, like, okay, a little while ago, Felix and their boyfriend moved into a place together, and so they wanted to have like a housewarming party by like playing games and, you know, showing off the new place. And I went to see like, what can I bring with me? And I went to the wine section in my grocery store, and I found it was called a sweet, I saw like on a wine bottle that said Walter White, and I was like, I can't not get that now. And it turns out that the company was called, like, Sweet Walter, and they specialize in sweeter wines. And so I had gotten the Sweet Walter White. And so then I also got, like, the Sweet Walter Rosé, which was so sweet it tasted exactly like a melted Jolly Rancher, and it was delicious. But now I continue to do that. So I went to a murder mystery party in October, where you, like, dress up as a character and then you play as the role of the character and then discover, like, who done it, because you're in a murder mystery. And so I offered some wine, and one of them was called Witch's Brew, because October, so Halloween-themed wine, hell yeah. And then on the top, the cap said, drink up witches. I thought it was so funny, I loved it. It was an apple cider wine, so it was a little bit on the sweeter end, but it was very good. It had, like, a bit of a spice to it, and it was very good. So I liked it. Unfortunately, I'll never see it until next October now. Because I let them keep the bottles, so. But. What? Nick, what did you send me? What did you send me? Nick, what did you send me? Hold on. What did you do? What'd you send me? Hold on. What did you send me? What did you send? Oh no. I see that evil smile. What did you send me? What did you do? What is this? Oh no, that's not anything. Okay, sorry. Are you joking with me right now? I think you're joking with me. Don't tease me like that. No. I'm trying to draw. Oh, and Discord. Hold on. Bro, what did you do? Why so many? Nick. No, I got a gift back. Thank you. I'll do that later. Thank you. Aw. I'm here to distract you. Please, please. I feel so guilty for taking all these. You've been sending me so many gifts, but, like, thank you. But at the same time, like, stop.
What conspiracies are we cooking on?
Oh my gosh.
Menu today?
Lent Lily, hello! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Chad is distracting me right now from drawing, but I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're doing some art. I'm drawing some VTuber model siblings. So basically anyone that shares the same art or basically anyone that my model mom Amaji has drawn and or rigged, I am putting on a giant banner, and I am trying to draw them on a big banner. But Chad is distracting me, and I'm distracting me, and we're like 2 hours in, and I'm not even done with the first line art yet. And I have 2 to do. But thank you again for the follow, I appreciate it. Before the follow and everything, who was it that said that? Hold on. Colby, I do have a Discord. Yeah, I actually opened it up very recently, but I do. Alaska Bell now officially has a Discord. And so it should be in the About section. And then as like a hyperlink, just below the video. And then on the card.co on my Twitter and Blue Sky if you end up going on there. But yeah, I do have it. So no obligation, but if you are more than welcome to drop on by and say hello. I hope you're doing well too. Thank you, Lent Lily. I appreciate it. Yeah, I hope things are going well on your end, and I'm just a chatty VTuber with a retro futurism aesthetic right now, so But yeah, thank you for stopping by. These aren't my actual colors, by the way. Chat has the ability to change some of my colors, change the model colors. So, yeah, it's blue and purple for now, but originally we got some not teal, but like cyan and red, basically. So, and we have Silly Dan. Hello, Silly Dan, on my shoulder. Model's a lot of work indeed. Yeah, no, Amaji did so well with this model. I can't thank them enough for providing me with just a really high quality model. And Amaji actually, and I posted it in the About section in the credits section. Amaji also has some free models to use as well. They're like free to download and you can use them as long as you get the proper credit. You can actually use them for streams and such as well. And all four, actually, hold on. I have all four of them in this banner too! These are the 4 free models that Amaji made, but it's on their, all 4 of these are on their Coffee, which is in the credits section in my About page, here on Twitch. So, I gift a friend randomly a lot, and he repays me by feeding me whenever I visit. That's a good trade-off, Barley. Good trade-off. Edit Discord? Yeah, the Discord link. I don't usually finish the line art in one day. It's okay. Yeah, my line art is, as you can see, I definitely do very cartoony-ish style, so the line art is a little more simplified than the traditional stuff, but like, I'm still getting the hang of drawing digitally. Like, I still draw bases on paper and then transfer them by sending the photos to myself and then using those to, because it's the I don't know how to describe it. The endless amount of digital paper that you have kind of intimidates me in terms of what the heck I'm doing, so I don't know how to describe it. So I feel more comfortable drawing the bases with a limited piece of paper than like an actual thing that I can crop and change and all of that, and then I make the necessary changes afterward. After I've transferred everything. So it's a little unorthodox, but that's me. I make things difficult. Dang, don't worry, it's all good. Oh, you joined the Discord, yay! Your art's awesome. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I'm not saying my art's bad, I'm just saying that the way I do line art, I can do it a little bit faster than I think other artists can, because I simplify things very much so. And also the stabilizer tool helps a lot as well. Ooh, vocal fry. Hold on, let me take some water. There we go. So, and then also, your girl's a chatterbox, so... Sorry for peeking the mic there. Your girl's a chatterbox, so... We've been chatting about a lot of different things, for those just joining in. We've been talking about the Olympics, my jaw surgery, the effects of anesthesia, how the anesthesia made me think I was gonna go blind, because I can't see. Yeah, my eyesight's poor. I found out, recently, I had to order new contacts, off cycle, for my typical eye appointments. And so when I ordered them, I found out that my vision's actually worse, and so it's actually a -7.5 in both eyes. I thought it was just -7, so it got worse. So all I can say is that I'm really happy that my brand of contacts can go that low. I see Nick. Ma'am. I know. It's not my fault I inherited both my parents' bad eyesight. Both my parents are pretty blind, too. but I got double the blindness. So I'm wearing contacts right now, but yeah, my glasses are freaking thick, man. I've always had poor eyesight though. I remember my glasses being extremely thick back in kindergarten. I remember having these Bugs Bunny glasses, and they were my backup pair. So my original pair was frameless lenses. So it was like they had the frames. Well, they had no frames, but they were together by the middle piece of the glasses. And so they broke one day, and so while we were waiting, I had to wait for them to be fixed, and so I had to wear my Bugs Bunny glasses, where it was like Bugs Bunny's feet were like the ends of the glasses and everything. And I remember playing jump rope with some friends, and my glasses kept falling off, and I remember getting really upset by it. I was like, where are my glasses falling off my face? It was not fun. They were thick lenses even back then. I didn't get contacts until maybe 7th grade, I want to say. 7th or 8th grade. Yeah, oh, that was a time too. I was so scared to touch my eye to put contacts in, and yeah, I was stuck at the eye doctor for a couple hours because I was so scared, and I was able to get the contact in my eye, but I couldn't get it out of my eye. That's where the struggle was. And I remember, like, my mom was yelling at me, I was sobbing, the eye doctor was trying to be so patient. But my mom was having none of it. As much as I love my mom, boy, when she was mad at you, oh my god. That just made everything worse. Did they add their eyesights together? Apparently, Nick, apparently. That's also the reason why I had a terrible underbite and why I had to get jaw surgery in the first place, was because both my parents also had bad teeth and jaws. LASIK eye surgery's fun. I'm so used to the glasses now. Actually, it gets to the point where when I do wear my glasses, it's because just my eyes are a little tired from wearing contacts, and so every now and then, sometimes I'll just be like, man, I don't want to see for a minute, and I'll take my glasses off and then just kind of stare at the fuzziness to get rid of a headache or something like that. So I'm so used to doing that I don't know if I could do surgery to fix it. I'm legally blind because I can't drive without glasses. Yeah, I can't drive without glasses or contacts, obviously. But I've been able to drive with both with no problem. I just realized my license still says I need glasses to drive. Yeah, but corrective lenses is the right term. But, oh man, what a time. What a time. Oh man. Do you need a hug? I mean, I'm not upset, but I'll always take a hug. I always like hugs. I'm used to it by now, man. Kindergarten me would have needed a hug because I would have been angry crying with, like, all of the stuff that I needed, but, I've accepted fate now. I live with it. It's second nature. I had LASIK done like 7 or 8 years ago. That I've always been a little curious, but like I said, I'm so used to it by now, and it's not like they cost any more than like any other contacts just for being, you know, stronger. And so I mean, I'm just so used to it by now. The problem is that they just keep getting worse. I have no idea what Grandma Leska's gonna be. she's gonna have like an inch long like eyeglasses that are like an inch thick. The lenses are gonna be like an inch thick when she goes to the retirement home. awful. Yeah, with my lazy eye, I can't do surgery, but I like glasses more since I can take naps easier. I know. It's like every time I get home anymore, I have to put on glasses because I've been like falling asleep in my recliner. I've been falling asleep in my chair the past couple of days, and so it's really important for me to put glasses on. My SDR regarding that, if you do have contact lenses, are they the hard contact lenses? Because my mom also has lazy eye and astigma, and so she has to wear the hard lenses because of that. So I'm curious if you need the hard or soft lenses, or if you can use the soft lenses. But yeah, my mom has to wear hard lenses because she got like a stigma after a car accident she was in back when she was in like college or something, and then she developed a lazy eye from that, I think, and so she has to wear these hard lenses, and the contact solution for those hard lenses are way different than soft lenses. So you know how soft lenses contact solution is like, it looks like water, basically. It's got the consistency of water. The solution that my mom has to use for her hard lenses are like the consistency of squished Jell-O. I don't know how else to describe it. It's got a very gelatinous feel to it for the hard lenses. I don't know how to describe it. It's like when you stick your finger in it, and you know when you have like crushed up Jell-O, like not when you take it out of the packaging and scoop it out or anything, but it's like if you take it out of the packaging and crush it a little bit until it's like a little bit pulpy. I don't know how to describe it. Like just very, I don't know. That's what it is. That's the only thing I can think about. So I remember I ran out of contact solution, and my mom and I thought that would work, her contact solution. When I first got it, because she only knows hard lenses when I first got it. Oh, no. Never use hard contact solution for soft lenses. I learned that the hard way. It hurt. It's not fun. Grandma Leska drinking sweet wine. Oh, wait, there's a picture of that in the Discord. Brian, you drew that ahead of time. Grandma Leska with the sweet wine. That's in the Discord already. Oh no. Now we just need to add, like, extremely thick glasses on that picture, and that's golden. I had soft ones. Okay, fair enough. Also, hi Dust! Hi Dust, how are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. Your girl is on a talking spree right now, but we're doing well. Having a good time. We're talking about how actually legally blind I am right now with my minus 7.5 eyesight. I'm so nearsighted. Also, never mix saline with disinfectant unless you hate your eyes. I've never done that. I've never done that before, thankfully. But good to know. Good to know. Yeah, when you're a contact wearer, man, sometimes sometimes if you have to take your contact out for whatever reason, you have to pray that either you have your contact solution with you, or that whatever you use to put it back in your eye and it not be painful works. Like, if you put water in your contact, it's awful. My mom, with the hard lenses, I don't know how she could do this, but because of her stigma, sometimes her contact would just pop out of her eye, and so she would have to put it back in. I'll hydrate.
But alas, I am dehydration, so I must consume drink.
I will consume drink. So my mom would, like, put the contact in in her mouth and then, you know, like wet it that way and put it back in her eye, and I'm like, ugh, Mom! But she could do that because they're the hard lenses. I don't know. Never could you do that with soft lenses, I think. I just woke up. I have 3 hours of sleep. It's 3 a.m. Oh, Dust. Oh, I'm so sorry you can't get to sleep. I hope you can get some good rest soon, but thanks for, I know you're probably like still tired and maybe waking up a little bit, but I hope your night's going well. And I hope that you can get some good sleep. Hope you can get back to good rest. But thank you for stopping by. We'll try and make this as comfy of a stream as possible, even though I just described, like, my mom putting her contact in her eye. Putting her contact in her mouth to clean it off. Oh. When she was, like, out in public. If she was, like, at home, she'd use the solution, but if it just popped out, she never had a mini, version of her contact solution in her purse, which I'm shocked she didn't, but it's what it is. It's not my eye she's putting it in. She's putting the contact back in, so it's fine. She can do whatever. This is a weird turn this conversation took. I'm sorry. Let me get this real quick. I'm gonna go to sleep to this and lie to myself that this is a less ASMR. Oh, sorry, Nick. But you have a good night. Thank you for staying as long as you did. And if you need to head out, I hope you get some good rest, get some good sleep. And tomorrow's Friday, so then you have the weekend to relax too. So I hope you can get some good rest. Never mind, you were joking. I have thought you were joking, but I don't know. We're all tired today. I don't know who's genuinely going to bed or not. Did you ever put yours in backwards? Yes. Yes, I did. I have indeed. Who hasn't put their contact in by backwards by accident before? Ugh. Actually the worst. I didn't know that I had it in backwards, and I remember the first time that it happened, it was not a fun time. I remember actually suffering. It was awful. Ugh. Not a fun time at all. And I did not know. I couldn't tell what was going on because I just didn't know. And so then eventually, I somehow figured out what the issue was and put it back, and so then that's when I learned how to tell the difference between if it was backwards or not. So, yeah, it's interesting times. Interesting times all around. I'm at that soon. Time to go 72 hours with 2 hours of sleep. Nick, no! Nick, go to bed! Nick, please. I beg, go to bed. Get some good, much-needed rest. I always needed glasses, but my parents gave up after I lost How do you lose that many pairs of glasses? Oh my god, I treated my glasses like a child, man. I could never. They broke, sure, but never would I lose them. My mom would have a fit if I lost like 2, let alone 24. Oh my god. Didn't get glasses again till high school. Damn. I had one go into my eye. Ugh, I blinked it out though. Oh no, mine's stuck. I had no idea what the heck happened. Nick, go to bed. 96 hours with 2 hours of sleep? Let's not go! Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna find you and bonk you on the head to go to sleep, like what Barley said. Oh my gosh. Turns out I'm not uncoordinated, I just couldn't see. And then you couldn't see again because you somehow kept losing them. I was a child, I was like 6. Listen! I had one pair of glasses and then one backup pair when I was 6 years old. I did not lose them. Did they break from wearing them every day? Yeah, but I did not lose them. No, I'm okay. I'm just super productive. I'm contributing to the GDP. Oh man, Nick, please. I hope you can get some good rest soon. Don't pull all-nighters, alright? Last week I had an awful experience. Not last week. It was, what week was it? It wasn't last week. It was another week. A while ago, not too long ago, but I remember I only ran on like 8 hours of sleep for 5 days. And it was nightmarish. I never ever want to do that again. I just genuinely couldn't sleep though. I was having some really bad nightmares and I couldn't get to sleep. And then, funny enough, then I recently have a nightmare of me and now I genuinely don't know if I have sleep apnea or not after it. And I still go to bed fine. I don't know how to describe it. I haven't had issues. I haven't been having any dreams like that the past couple of days. The last time I mentioned that dream of not being able to breathe. But yeah, maybe I was just suffocating myself in my sleep. I don't know. Who the fuck knows anymore? My body's trying to kill me anyway, so What's a little suffocation in the middle of the night after everything that I've had to deal with the past couple of months? Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to joke on that, by the way. It was purely accidental. I hope you realize. No, for those of you who are new, I have been having some medical issues regarding my stomach not creating enough protein to keep my body healthy. So I've been kind of working with my doctor with that. That's all. That's what I mean by saying that. I'm sorry. That was kind of a dark joke. I won't do those too often, I think. I hope. But yeah, that one came out maybe a little more dark than I realized. I'm sorry, chat. That was pretty dark. But it's true, but but I probably shouldn't joke about it. This isn't an unhealthy habit to not. Nick, please. Please, I'm trying not to concern anyone. I realize that it was a poor joke. That was my bad. Mild, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause concern. It was an accident. If I think, then I get sad. No, don't get sad. I'm fine. I'm still taking monthly injections for that vitamin and everything to help the stomach, so I'm doing okay. I'm feeling okay. Maybe a little, like, demotivated here and there on days when I'm not streaming, but I just kind of lay around like a potato, I'll be honest. But I need to get out and work out more, but I'm still going out and about. Honestly, I've been pretty productive. I've been drawing a lot on paper, you know, on days that I'm not streaming, to relax a little bit. I've been trying to stand up and do some more exercises more, but it's just getting a little boring right now. I need to do something that I consistently like to do. And then, yeah, just a bunch of stuff. So, let me get rid of this. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Let me get rid of this hairpiece here. Alright, and then we need this other half of the jacket and the arm, and then we'll be done with Gleechy Cat. Yay! If I don't think, then I'm happy. It's genius? No, it's not. I just work so I don't think. Nick! Aww. But no, I've been trying to get myself into a more positive mood. I think I mentioned it last art stream. I'm like too tired to get mad anymore. So, I've been rather chill. And I've been thinking about the good things today. Like, I'm honest to God still thinking about the chili from the charity lunch that we had today. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Oh, it was delicious. And it's that kind of thick chili it's not like that soupy chili that some people make. It was a very thick chili and it was delicious. Oh, it was amazing. And all the chives that I ate during it. Oh, I'm starting to really enjoy chives. I know it's a weird thing to say, but it's the little things. I'm starting to enjoy more vegetables as someone who's a picky eater. So, although I have been initially pretty good when it came to veggies. I'm getting better, obviously. Chat, I have a question for you. I think I've mentioned it before, but to the new people here, what's your take on lima beans? As, like, you know, veggies to consume, if it's even a veggie, or a bean. Obviously it's a bean. But, cause lima beans are my favorite things to eat. I love lima beans. I try to have them with everything to get myself, like, more, veggie stuff, but a lot of people don't like lima beans, and it makes me upset, because I really like lima beans. Again, I know it's a weird thing to say, but I just like them. I hope there's someone. Stop lima beaning! What? Oh. Where's my truth of beans? Stop lima beaning. Nick! That's a terrible one. Stop lima beaning, please. God damn it. Alright, how do I want to do this hand? I'm gonna make the hand a little thinner, I think. Okay. Let me thicken the lines a little bit. Let me focus on the hands super quick. Hold on. I think I'll keep it like that, actually. There's the hair. And then we'll get rid of some of the outfit. The face. Oop, okay, and then we can add the extra details. Boop. 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 And I think I'm gonna draw like an extra line. Like, actually, you know what? I'm gonna extend these out just a teeny bit, and then I'll do that. That looks so fucking strange. Hold on. Ugh. Ew. Hold on. Let me fix that. I don't like that. I think I might know what the problem is with this hand. I don't like it though. Hold on. I'm gonna use one of my other drawings as a reference here. Hang on. Give me a second to find the reference. Hold on. I have to sift through a lot of D&D drawings. Hang on. Okay, now do I want to do that? Or do I want to do that? Hold on, I'm looking at some other drawings to get myself a reference here. What am I doing? What am I looking at? I like beans. I like carrots. I'll pan fry them and toss them in with rice. Rice and carrots are pretty good. Or boil them and toss them with pasta. That... No, sorry. Or just eat them raw. Oh my god, Barley, it just keeps getting worse. Keeps getting worse with the carrots. There's this place that I go to get my, this hibachi place that I go to get some stir fry every now and then. And I always get all the veggies in there, and it has this, they have this really delicious yellow curry sauce. And I end up getting all the veggies in it because it pairs really well with the veggies. So I end up, as someone who doesn't like carrots or broccoli too much, I can still eat them in this stir fry and not have any issues. It's really good. So I really like this hibachi place. I've mentioned it before, but I love it ever so. So. Alright, I'm trying something here. I'm taking a reference off of one of my other art pieces. So I'm trying to see if it'll work here. I think maybe if I like extend them out just a teeny bit. I can lower that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please, eraser, please. I'm not leaning in as much. It's a little bit of a chunky hand, but it works. Oh my god, that does not work. Hold on. Alright, one more time. Oh, but the hands are so fucking small! The fingers are so tiny compared to, like, the rest of the hand. See? I'm having trouble drawing hands right now. And sometimes extending the fingers work, and sometimes it does not. So... that looks better. No. Maybe I'll just keep the thumb out for now. Okay. I think I got a decent one. Okay, fantastic. I'll have to show the sketches of these eventually. I think I have the same. I think I have them saved on my computer. Oh, wait, no, I do have them saved on my computer. They're sketches. Hang on. I can do that. We've already shown Bernadette one of my previous design ideas for a VTuber. I can show some sketches for practicing expressions. Hang on. Where are my sketches? I have like a whole thing of just sketches. So, what am I looking at? I like carrots, so I'm gonna buy for a reason. Oh my god. Alaska's streaming art. It's my time to shine. Nick, please. Oh my god. Especially the weird Canadian cuts we had. Canadian Dragon Ball even had its own opening. Oh, yes! I remember like 4Kids versions of things for sure. Hold on. Let me find some of the sketches that I've done to practice expressions. Hang on. Ah, here they are. So these were also like Twisted Wonderland gender swapped ideas. And I really just wanted to draw like girlies, but I was also really into Twisted Wonderland, which is like an all guy game. So I just really wanted to draw some girlies with some fun expressions. So I took one of those expression charts and let me save real quick. I made an expression chart, or I found an expression chart and took that from that, so that's what the numbers are for. But here are some of the sketches for them. Let's see if I can extend it out a little bit here. Whoop. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, but that's what some of them look like. Some of the expressions that I practiced. Hold on. Which direction? Okay. So, I need to remember which direction. So these were some of the ones that I drew on a sketchbook that I had. These were a while ago, but I'm still really happy with how they turned out. And I went into, like, big cartoony details with some of them. And, and then, I had these. So I thought these were pretty fun, too. And then I have a third one here. Hang on. And then I had these. This one I took the picture outside, so that's why the quality looks a little different. But yeah, I drew all these different expressions. I had a lot of fun testing out how expressions work with these. So these are some of my favorites that I've drawn, and I'll take that to the grave. I still like them. I'm sorry, Nick. Chat was going too fast. I don't know. That just made me sad. No, Nick! But now if I go back, then you're just gonna be sad still. Because I didn't do it in the moment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, alright? Sometimes I miss stuff. I'm sorry. No, I'm sad for my society comment. Oh, see, I don't know what's going on half the time anymore, I'm gonna be honest. This is too happy music to be, like, sad. Alright, actually, let me plot that again. This is very active music. Alright, actually. Hold on. Let me look at this. Why can't I draw this? There we go. Man, I wish I knew what I was doing half the time. Whoop. Okay, and then we can start deleting stuff. Oh, but we're not done yet. Not done just yet. But we're close. And then maybe I'll start size. I'm not sure. I erased too much from the hair. Whoops. Alright, and then we'll get rid of partially the face again. Hold on. Let's delete what we don't need. It's a funky looking pinky, not gonna lie. little better. It's a little better. I won't complain too much. And then for the face, we'll have to get rid of a little bit of the cat fang. Okay, I think we might... Oh, we're almost done. We're almost done. Don't forget the other piece of the jacket here. It's not your fault, Nick, please. Don't make me feel bad. She says while smiling. Listen! I'm in a good mood. Please don't ruin it. It's making me feel guilty. Oh my gosh. Alright. And we'll merge these two together. And then the hair is its own layer. We have the headphones, that's its own layer. And then lastly, for the outfit, we just have this other part of the jacket, and we honestly should be good. Honestly, I might just do that. There we go. I think we might be done. Let me double check. Let's get rid of the sketch and see if I'm missing anything. I don't think so. I think we're good. Yay! I think Glitchy Cat's done! Woohoo! Amazing. So let me save real quick. I like the music. Alright! So Glitchy Cat, the line art for Glitchy Cat's done. And so last but not least, we have Sai. So let's see if we can do the line art for how long have we been? It's almost been 3 hours though. I do need to try and wind down to go to bed. Melatonin taken, fantastic. I don't want to rush the line art for this, though. Nick will soon be eepy. Melatonin doesn't work on me all that much. I've tried melatonin a couple of times, and none of it has worked. I can't tell you why. If I stay awake, I think I'll just go until I drop. No, that's a bad idea. Bad idea. Don't do that. Do I want to keep going? Maybe I'll do a little bit of Sai. And then go to bed here soon, I think. Or, maybe not go to bed, but at least relax for the night. Do you guys care? I have some peanut butter crackers next to me. I am getting a little bit hungry. Will you guys care if I, like, munch on some peanut butter crackers for a little bit while I get my hunger? Allergic? Well, you're not the one eating them. I'm asking if it's okay if I eat it, because I know sometimes people don't like chewing sounds or anything. So I just want to make sure you guys aren't uncomfy. That's all. Yeah, it's okay. Nomming ASMR. I mean, I guess if you really want it, but... Are you guys really that desperate for an Alaska ASMR? Oh, damn. I'll take that woo as a yes. Amazing. Ooh, I like that face shape. I like that chin. Oh my god. Whoa. See, the peanut butter crackers are already doing wonders. Alright, I might go a little quiet here while I finish this up as best as I can. But I will try and chat with chat if chat keeps chatting. Peanut butter crackers are peak snacking. Honestly, yeah, I take so many. I take so many into work. I munch on peanut butter crackers and like fruit snacks all day at work. Chat noises. Stop it, you two. Oh my gosh, don't make fun of me. Oh my goodness gracious. Munch, munch. That looks pretty good. Now we'll see if I can mirror it. Or at least mirror it to the best of my abilities. Now the music sounds like Looney Tunes. Hold on. I too am chatting. You are as well chatting in chat. Incredible! Oh my god. Doesn't it sound like Looney Tunes? At least to me it does. Indeedly doodly chattling is my, doodly. Oh my god. I think I am feeling it though. I think I am feeling a teensy bit tired. So we'll see how much of this I can get done, but don't be surprised if it's not a lot. I'll just chill out with the Seaberg. Okay, that's better. Like that. And then he has some pretty thin eyebrows. So I don't really have to worry about extra like, thickening the lines or anything. Little button nose. If I can get it right. Close enough. Sounds like the OG Mickey Mouse cartoons. Well, this music technically came out in the 1960s. Like, this is the actual music that's come out. This is like stuff that you'd hear in department stores and stuff like that. So it's actual music, but it came in the 60s, so I don't think of like the original Mickey Mouse, but maybe like the older cartoons, but I can see that for sure. For sure, I can see that. I don't like the eye. Oh my gosh. I get more Tom and Jerry vibes, I think. I get way more Tom and Jerry vibes. I'm out. Have a good night. Thanks for staying as long as you did, Brian. We'll see you in the next stream that you pop in on next, and just get some good rest, get some good sleep. And we will see you on Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Merge that. Okay, that face looks pretty good. Oh, hello! Hello, hello! Captain Jules! I like it. Thanks so much for stopping by. How are you doing? Count Dracula. What do we have here? Well, it's not Count Dracula, I can tell you that much. I am currently drawing my model siblings. So basically, my art, I call them my art mom, my model mom, but is Amaji from Amaji Studios, and made the model and the rig for this. So basically, Amaji's still pretty small, but is growing quite a bit, and has done a lot of art and rigging for other VTubers. So I've count anyone who has had their art or rig done by Amaji, like their model and rig, and so I'm putting them all on one giant banner and just drawing my model siblings. So right now, I'm drawing Sai, who is, their model was rigged by Amaji, but not drawn by it. And then we just finished the line art for Gleechy Cat here, who is a model and rig sibling. She has had her model done and rigged by Amaji. And so then we just have like a whole banner's worth of people. So we have Bluebird Hay, Minnie Zetra, Jay, Pudding Pie, Elias Argentum, Code Lilium, Ito, and more Minnie Zetra, Winnie, Copa, Haruna, Aurora Kana, Arya Knight, and then free models that Amaji has made. So, which I have also counted. They're basically counting all of those that are using the free models, basically. So that's all. So once I finish Sai, these are going to be the last ones where it's both the model and rig. Now, Amaji has done some adoptables, and I do know someone who has done the adoptables, but I think once I'm done with those who have had their models, basically a model done and rigged, I might take a break to do like the shading and highlighting on these, because I have been neglecting to do that because I hate shading and highlighting. And then I'll take a break and maybe do some other art while I kind of do that on the side and then work on some other stuff. But yeah, the gang's all here. So I try my best to follow my model siblings where I can. And so you know, I try to know like what platforms they stream on the most so I can give them support as well. To my knowledge, Sai has not started streaming yet, but should be eventually, and to my understanding he would just be on YouTube. Same with like Arya Knight and Copa, and Kana, they only stream on, or Aurora Kana, I should say, they only stream on YouTube, but everybody else kind of streams on Twitch and or both platforms, but mostly Twitch. So yeah, I get to draw the fluffy hair! Yay! Sai's hair is very, very fluffy. I have so many I still need to draw myself for this, too. But I had a whole model re-debut before I drew myself in this as well. A whole new, like, rebrand. So it's wild. Wild times. But thank you for stopping by, Captain Jules. Again, I love the name. But yeah, feel free to lurk, feel free to chit-chat. We're here just to chill out and enjoy the end of the week here. Which is some nice... I'm gonna try and stream art at least once a week if I can. So if you're here for art, you got at least one stream a week, but I do play like a lot of games and such. We're currently doing a full playthrough of a Nosferatu run in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, so we're going to continue that on Sunday. We never did discuss what you guys wanted to see next. Oh shit. We've been talking so much about everything else that I forgot to ask the important question. What other game would you like me to play for you guys? Oops! I'm thinking of continuing one of the spooky spectacles that we've done, like doing a full playthrough of one of the spooky spectacles. I think I might want to continue Killer Frequency. That one's a pretty fun one. But... oh, what would you guys like?
Nice weather.
Oh,
What
hey!
conspiracies are we cooking on the menu today?
Thank you, Captain Jules, for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, just feel free to stick around. Feel free to lurk or chat. There's no obligation to come to every stream or anything like that. This streaming is literally just a hobby to motivate me to do stuff other than being a couch potato. To motivate me to play all the games that I have and to draw more. And so, yeah, this is just a comfy little place. So feel free to stop by really anytime. But I appreciate the follow very much so. Wanted to throw a follow before I went to lurk? Yeah, lurk away! Thank you so much for the lurk. You have a good one. For sure. One of the ones Nick gifted. But Nick's gifted me so many! I don't actually know the games that Nick has gifted me, like, during the stream. It's just the codes, so I don't actually know the game offhand. It doesn't say. He didn't write that down. But maybe for this go around, I'll continue one spooky spectacle, and I think that might be Killer Frequency, because I think that one's relatively short compared to some of the others, and then maybe we'll try a non-scary game, and then go from there, maybe. I really want to play Chance of Senar. I have that game. It's like Tunic inspired, where basically you're solving puzzles with a language unique to the game. So maybe that might be the next one for like non-horror related things. If that sounds good to you guys. We'll see. But we've definitely played a lot of spooky games thanks to Spooky Month. But now that Spooky Month is over, And then also, because we're getting into the holiday season on my end for Thanksgiving and Christmas, I might not be streaming as frequently on weekends because I'll most likely be home for the holidays. Especially like these next couple of weekends. What is it? The weekend of the 22nd, and then the weekend after that, and then the weekend after that. Yeah, so the last 2 weekends of November and the first weekend of December, I'm not going to be able to stream over the weekend because family's going to be visiting. Either I'm going to be visiting the family or the family is going to be visiting me. So, but I'll try and stream as much on the weekdays as I can on those weeks. So, minor heads up. A little bit of a heads up. So, alright. Oh my god, there's too much hair on this dude's head. I love it, it's so fluffy, but man, is it hard to... It's hard to convey that in my line art sometimes. There is like some thumping going on outside. I think my neighbors across the hallway from me are moving out. I am hearing like, I've been hearing a ton of thuds like all day or all evening. I wonder if they're moving their furniture. Which is kind of sad. It was like a family of 3 with like a little boy, little son, and he's so cute. He always says hi when I go to my apartment. Sometimes I spook him, though, by accident. Sometimes he'll, like... Because sometimes they play out in the hallway. Thankfully, my walls are so thick in these apartments that, you know, hearing stuff out in the hallway is actually not that loud. Or, you know, I'm in the middle of my apartment right now, so I'm not... So if I scream or yell when during streaming, like, I won't bother the neighbors or anything. And yeah, sometimes every now and then if I'm chilling out in my living room, I'll hear them playing out in the hallway, and sometimes if I'm like going into my hallway, I will like he'll leave. Like when I'm walking to my apartment, sometimes the son will like open the door, see me, and then like his eyes just go wide and he like closes the door really quickly. I spook him by accident sometimes. But he's really sweet. And so are the parents. They're very nice. Thick walls! Sorry, don't... You're fine, Nick, don't worry. Also, wait, what did I do? We were talking about, I was talking about, like, what games to potentially stream next, and Barley said, any game that you had gifted today. And I'm like, I don't know what they are. I just know that I just see codes. I don't know what the games are. But, yeah, that's what that was. Well, he's got the fluffy hair. That's good. Floof, fluff. I just realized that sketch is spelled incorrectly. Oh well, I'm gonna be deleting that layer anyway. Hold on. Wait. Let's get rid of the extra lines here. Okay, now I think we're good. Okay, fantastic. So I'm going to change this to the hair layer. Minimize that so then I can focus on the outfit. I think I might make the cape its own thing, maybe. We'll see. My old across-the-hall neighbors were afraid of me. Walk out at the same time and they shut the door and wait till I was down the hall. Oh, damn. No! I don't think it was that. I think I just accidentally spooked him because I think he was so excited to play out in the hallway that when he saw somebody, I think he just kind of, whoa, kind of panicked, like, ah! Like that, like a jump scare shock, like, ah, someone's there. Close the door. Fight or flight reflex. I'm tired, guys. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna finish the line art for Sai today. I might do the rest of the line art off stream, so I can probably work on some coloring next, maybe. We'll see. Maybe you guys can keep me for another hour, who knows? Maybe if I get really into it, we'll see. I will say, this department store music is making me a little tired. I wonder if I should change it, even though it might conflict with the aesthetic. What do you guys say? I don't know what to change it to. I think we'll keep it. Because if anything, if I were to change anything, I'd probably change it to, Epic the Musical, not gonna lie. A less distraction. That one doesn't even make sense, Nick. A less distraction. Oh, you know what? I can talk about something. Now that we're talking about distractions, actually. Do you guys remember? Do you guys know how I always talk about this one cartoon that I used to watch on like HBO, but it was like HBO Family, but it had like really unsettling stuff. It was a Canadian show to my understanding, and then it got transferred over here to in the States. It was called Crashbox. And I remember on Crashbox there was a segment. So basically Crashbox was like an edutainment type game that it taught you an array of things like math or puzzles and stuff like that. And even history depending on it. So one of the history segments, or news segments, quote unquote, was Distraction News. And so Distraction News was like this not hand puppet, but it was like some kind, it was animated to look like a puppet. And basically, the anchor woman, or anchor person, I remember they specifically called her an anchor person, her name was Dora Smarmy, right? And so basically she would give a segment and all of this stuff would be flying around the screen, and basically you had to like answer the questions at the end with all the distractions and see if you could remember what she had said in the news segment. And some of it like was about hurricanes or real world events and stuff like that. It was definitely history related, so lots of dates, if I remember correctly. But yeah, some of the distractions were freaking wild. Like Dora Smarmy's head coming off, or a submarine flying into the screen, or something like that. And oh man, remembering Crashbox is a visceral reaction right now. Sounds about right. Canadian television is often unhinged, right? And then, oh, I remember another one. It was called, another segment in that game, and it was called The Revolting Slob. This is where the body horror comes in, where basically you learned eloquent words, with trying to, like, scold the revolting slob for not being a slob. And I remember vividly that he would just spontaneously explode after every segment. So once the segment was over, it was just like, spontaneous combustion! And the revolting slob would be like, huh? And then boom! I don't know the context of why he would blow up every single time, but he did. Oh, and then I remember Jumpin' Johnny Jumble. Oh my god. I remember Jumpin' Johnny Jumble. And so basically that one was a radio show where this segment was like a Radiohead like the head of a microphone who hosted a radio show, and all the letters would be jumbled and you'd have to decipher what the word was based on the context of the song that was playing. And so you would have to like get the context of what the word was, and then you'd have to figure out the word at the end of it. It was a fucking weird show, man. I gotta show bits. No, it wasn't an adult animation show. It was a kids' edutainment show. These great Canadian censors don't give one care. No, it wasn't. It was a kids' show. It was an edutainment series. What is Aliska talking about? This is the shit I grew up with. Oh my god. Maybe at the end of this, when I'm getting ready to leave, I can, like, put you, while you're all sleep deprived and tired, I can show you a segment and make you think you're having a fever dream. Oh, another one I remember was, like, Sketchpad, where it was a 2D animated segment, and it was about, like, this, it was like that cool jazz, like black berets, sunglasses, and it was a dude drawing on a sketch pad. And I remember you had to figure out, so you had point A and point C, and you had to figure out how it got, or you had like point A and point B, the problem, like the start of it and the resolution, and so you had to figure out like what happened in the middle to get to that end point. And so I remember that one in particular. Oh, the haunted house party, where it was a party of historical figures who are long dead. And then you had to guess who they were based on the context clues that the hosts and the butler gave you, and the guests talking to the host or the butler. And you had to figure out who that historical figure was based on that, but they were all dead, which is why it was called Haunted House Party. What was the other one? Oh, I forget the segment name, but I remember it was a pirate skeleton who would basically break himself apart, and you had to, it was like a puzzle math game where you had to figure out, how you could turn a math puzzle or a math question into another math question by only moving a certain amount of bones, basically, like joints and stuff like that, like to turn a 2 into a 6 or something like that, you know, so something like that. It was a weird show, but I loved it, and my parents had a lot of fun. Oh, wait, there was another math one. What was it called? Wait a second, there was another math one where it was like a robot dude and his head would always blow up. And he was just made out of math and numbers. And you had to figure out, he would give you like a really long equation, but the numbers were like the number of legs on a spider times the number of times the number of something, and it would just be like, so you would have to not only do the math in your head of like, okay, how many legs are on a spider times I can't even think of another example. And then you'd have to do the long equation after that. And then I remember he would be so excited to tell you the answer. Oh my god, it's all coming back to me now. And then you know that the show was ending because it always had the same snake charmer segment at the end of every episode. It was a different segment each time, but I do remember it was the same snake every single time. That would give you the riddle snake! Oh my god! The riddle snake! Oh my god! I'm trying to remember what it was. I probably sound like a lunatic right now. I'm telling you, this show was real. Oh my god. It's amazing. Oh my god, we need to have a watch party of Crashbox, please. You guys have to know I'm not going crazy. Oh my god. Oh, and all this took place. Oh, I do have to remember, all of this took place because a computer landed on a brain. I don't even know how to explain that one. Oh, wait, no, there was another segment. Oh, this one was so dumb. This segment was like called Poop or Scoop, and basically it was animal facts, and basically you had to say if like animal trivia was if you had to say animal trivia was right or wrong. And so if it was right, then it was Scoop, and if it was wrong, it was Poop. I remember that one. Oh, wait! I sound so terrible right now. There was another animal segment one. Eddie Bull. Eddie Bull, he's edible. And basically, there was this kid named Eddie Bull. There was a segment of a kid named Eddie Bull who would just, every animal just wanted to eat him. He was like a delicacy to them. And so then you had to identify what animal ate him, basically. And there they had like a whole theme song for that segment, and it is forever etched into my brain. Oh, what was it? It was like, Eddie Bull, he's edible, he really is incredible. It's like, what? Or like, Eddie Bull, he's edible, he really is incredible, and we want him for our lunch. And this was like the animals singing. I'm so tired. I need to show a segment after this art. I need to show a segment after I'm done with this cape, man. Please. I need to, because I know how crazy I sound. Oh my god. Edible, he's edible. He really is incredible. Get out of my head, Edible, please. I don't want the theme song stuck in my head. I sound crazy right now. I know I do. Oh my goodness gracious. But it's fun to look back on it. I watch the weird shit, man. Oh my goodness gracious. Now I remember these kinds of TV shows so good. At least you know I'm not crazy. I miss the Amanda Show now. Oh, the Amanda Show. I didn't watch the Amanda Show too much. I watched a lot of Drake and Josh. Growing up, I watched so much. Drake and Josh is still, like, such a quotable show even now. Like, the whole segment of, like, where's the door? In the treehouse is so flippin' iconic, man. I love it. Amazing. Yeah, the hug me, brother! I think one of my favorite ones was like it's spherical! Oh, good lord. I'm getting the nostalgia all the way today. Whew. Man, that was fun. That was fun. To reminisce on that. Oh, you know what? I remember there was an episode from Drake and Josh. I remember what they were having some kind of party, and one of the movie theater employees, he was the one who was like always unhinged. I forget his name. But I remember they were distracting him by showing Dora on a really tiny TV, and he was really getting into it. He was like yelling at Dora from the screen. Oh my gosh. I remember that episode. Yeah, I didn't watch some of the later seasons, but definitely the earlier seasons I watched a good chunk of. Okay. That's the cape. I think your girl's running on fumes right now. I probably sound absolutely, I don't know, sound wild right now. I think we might end it here. I made some good progress on the hair, the cape, the face. The rest of it is just like a suit, so it won't be too bad. So maybe I'll do this on my own later. But I think we might be done for today. I'm starting to get tired. Now, hold on. Let me see if I can find something regarding Crashbox. Give me a second. Let me save my document one more time here. Hold on. Oh, I got gifted a sub for somebody. Oh, fantastic. I'll have to say thank you later. Let me find something. Let me find an episode of Crashbox. And then let me find the right, channel. Oh, shit. Let me find the right channel on my screen here. Give me a second. What display capture do I want? I guess I can keep that. Hold on. Let me X out of my screen here. Oh, let me get YouTube up. Hold on. Alright. Let's get YouTube. Let's see if I can get Crashbox. If I can spell. Maybe just the opening or something. Oh, hold on. I can take this down. Okay, we're done with art for today. I am showing... Oh my god, I'm looking at the previews and this shit's already fucking wild. I'll just show the intro and give you guys a taste of, like, what could happen. Give me a second to adjust the screen here real quick. Give me 1 second, chat. Hold on. Okay, alright. Chat, I don't think you're ready for Crashbox. Hold on. Alright, I don't think you're ready for what the hell Crashbox is. Alright, we're already starting off strong with this fucking preview. Look at that! What the hell is that? A brain! This is the start of the episode, by the way. This is the start of the show, by the way. And then just look at this! Look at this fucking thing! Wait, hold on. I'll turn it up a bit. This is Crashbox, by the way. What the fuck is this?
Well, now that we've got your attention, let the game...
I told you I'm not going crazy! It's fucking...
Cartridges assembling. Game loading. Mind your fingers.
What is this? My childhood!
Keep working, you rust buckets.
Dude almost died. It was HBO, baby! This show was fucking strange. scientists. And then the show just started. Like, what?
Hey, bitch!
Hey, Lappy, we are watching my childhood right now. Wait. Can I find an episode of The Revolting Slob or something? Hold on. Hello, Lappy, I hope you're doing well. I sounded like a complete lunatic earlier because I was talking about, an old TV show that I used to watch, called Crashbox. And it was, something. So I'm trying to see if I can find, oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look up clips. I'm trying to look up clips, and I see a picture of the revolting slob that just says, I hate this man. It's a review of Crashbox. That's my thoughts exactly. Oh my god. I hate this man. That's hilarious. I need to put that in my watch later. Solely for that thumbnail alone. Let me put that in my watch later. Hold on. Let me find something for the revolting slob or something like that. Oh! Ah! It's here! Wait. Don't play it. Hold on. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me for this. No, it was not. Shut up, Nick. All right, here's an episode of it's just the revolting slob segment. I'm telling you, I'm not going crazy. This fucking show. All right. So this is like the beginning of the episode. And then they basically put these cubes in the center, and then that's the episode.
Ugh, revolting slob.
Oh, the music. Oh, it takes me back. This fucking show. Oh my god. I don't think I'll be on for too much longer, Lappy. I just wanted to show, like, what the hell my childhood was.
You know, we can learn a thing or two from even the most peculiar people. Today, for example, the revolting slob is going to read us a poem.
Yeah?
Wonderful. What is it called?
The dead fly.
How
Dead fly.
original. Let's hear it.
The dead fly does not fly because I swatted it.
Oh, well,
Beautiful
it's not
poem.
Shakespeare, but it's got a certain something. Is the revolting slob A, reciting, B, receding, or C, reciprocating?
So you basically, you had
answer
to...
is A,
Yeah.
reciting.
You had to...
Which means to repeat from memory or
Yeah.
read aloud.
Basically, that's the whole segment.
Fly because I swat.
Ugh.
Goodness, that's not a very nice thing to do, especially after such lovely poetry. Oh, my word, hide the pets. He's on a roll. Now, is this kind of behavior A, unpronounceable,
Unpronounceable.
B, unprintable, or C, unpardonable? The
Unacceptable, more
correct
like.
answer is C, unpardonable, meaning actions
This
that are
fucking show,
absolutely
man, this is my-
unacceptable.
This segment. My mom hated it. Ow!
Oh, you know it's impolite to sneeze into your
This
hand
show is so
and then
gross!
dine on
Why
the
did I watch
contents.
this?
Such behavior is really quite A, disintegrated, B, discourteous, or C, dispersed.
Disastrous, more like.
The correct answer is B, discourteous,
Ugh.
which is really a polite way of saying rude. Rude.
Very.
Well then, let's review.
The dead fly does not fly.
The revolting
because I
slob is
swat.
reciting a lovely
This is
poem.
only one segment, by the way.
Such
I gotta
rude
find Eddie
behavior
Bowl.
is
Wait.
Unpardonable.
I gotta find Eddie Bowl.
not to mention discourteous. Oh, and by the way, disintegrated means broken into little itsy-bitsy pieces.
See? Bro just blows up every
No slobs,
episode.
cats, or flies were harmed in the filming of this show.
He just blows up every episode. I don't know. This show is weird. I don't know how to describe this show, guys. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. I gotta find Eddie Bowl. Wait a second. Hold on. Eddie Bowl. Yeah, hold on. I gotta find Eddie Bowl. Real quick. Oh, I don't need all the segments. I just need one segment. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me find a segment. Okay, I might have to hunt this one down. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm checking an episode for this. I'm not gonna subject you guys to watch the entire episode. Aha! Hold on. I found it. Alright, here we go. This should be Eddie Bowl. So, and now you guys will know why this song will always be stuck in my head no matter what, because I grew up with this. Good lord.
Hey, folks, this game is edible.
Dally-hoo, kids! How's it going? Your old pal Eddie Bull here at the exciting Walla Walla Washington Zoo. This week we're going to...
Oh my god.
Eddie Bull, he's edible. He really is incredible. He's simply the best of the bunch. There's simply no disguising that he's so appetizing.
And we want him for our lunch. God damn it. I grew up with this fucking show. Man, it's awful. And so, bro, you just got
You'd
eaten
think
by
I'd
an
learn to move
animal.
when they ring that dinner bell. Sheesh! Can you help me figure out which animal just swallowed me without chewing? Here's their first clue.
I don't get this
This animal
show.
works the night shift and is rarely seen during the day. Their fur was once popular for making hats and coats. Yuck! That's not right. They got webbed hind feet, which help them swim.
God, the
Boy,
mouth
I sure
is
could use
scary.
a couple of those around the pool.
I didn't realize how scary his mouth was.
And here's the last clue. Their sharp front teeth and big flat tail makes this animal the best damn builder around. That's damn.
Best damn builder.
Have you got it yet? It's the beaver.
The beaver.
That's it, the beaver. The beaver. The beaver works at night. Their thick fur
This
looks a
fucking
lot
show,
better
man.
on them than it does on people. Their webbed hind feet help them swim, and they use their front teeth and flat tails to help them build dams. Ooh, smart little critters. No, hope I don't hit those big front teeth on the way back out.
Eddie Bull, he's edible. He really is incredible. And we want him for our lunch.
Amazing. Amazing. I really like how the TV looks with this kind of show. It's amazing. Anyways, I think that's enough Crashbox. But I just wanted to show you guys, I'm not actually crazy. Just wanted to show you guys that I grew up with that. All good TV shows in this age didn't care if they unnerved people. Honestly, yeah, Crashbox was a wild times. Crashbox was a wild ride, and I had so much fun with it. What is this? It's Crashbox. It's something that I grew up watching. It was and it was a kid show coming from Canada, and it was like an edutainment series where it was like the whole show was broken up into little segments that you played games on, I should say. So I just showed you Eddie Bull. Eddie Bull, he's edible. He really is incredible. And so basically you had to figure out what animal ate Eddie Bull, basically. And then we showed the revolting slob, which was like understanding vocabulary a little better. So, by kind of scolding the revolting slob, or narrating what he did, and then him spontaneously combusting, disintegrating. I don't fucking know anymore. This show was wild. But I love how it looks on the TV. I like how YouTube videos look on my TV, and on this stream. The TV was a fun choice. I'm glad I went with it. So, but yeah, I think that's enough streaming for today. I think once I start showing Crashbox, I think it's time to leave. To be fair, I grew up with French TV. I don't think this was translated. Oh, that's something. Oh boy. But yeah, no, I grew up with some funky stuff. But yeah, Crashbox was always. I think you can watch all the episodes on YouTube, actually. So hey, if Discord wants to have a watch party of Crashbox, hell yeah. Aesthetic choice of the TV is very aesthetic. Exactly! It just works with YouTube videos. It's perfect. But no, this was very fun. This is a fun stream. But yeah, once we start pulling out the Crashbox, I think we're done for today. But thank you guys so much for allowing me to show that to you. I'm so sorry I had to subject you guys to it, but you had to see it for yourself, right? You had to. You just reminded me that all of 16! Oh, I loved that show! Oh, it was so funny growing up. Oh, a couple of the episodes weren't allowed to air in the States. But I remember watching 16 quite a bit, actually. I had a lot of fun with that show. I know about Reboot? That was a translated show. Oh, Reboot. I don't know that one. I watched a lot of Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and then when I was younger, it was, HBO. So like George and Martha, Crashbox, A Little Curious, those weren't all Canadian shows, but George and Martha was actually really wholesome. I actually really enjoyed that one. Oh, we could show George and Martha too. It was basically two hippos who were best friends who were just in shenanigans with one another. And George was voiced by the same voice actor who voiced Timon from The Lion King. So he had a pretty iconic voice. That one was a lot of fun. So my mom really loved that show. We always watched it together. I think we owned VHS tapes of George and Martha. We didn't get rid of George and Martha, I think. We cleared out a lot of our old VHS tapes. I gifted, like, my Powerpuff Girls VHSs, and to a little one during a garage sale. But I think we kept George and Martha. I think my parents still have George and Martha, at the very least. It was a short show, but I really enjoyed it. They were all the episodes where Jen loses her tongue. Oh, wait! There was more than a few. Oh! I think I remember that episode. Oh, I think that one aired. Wait, I think that one might have aired in the States. I don't know. I remember the period episode didn't air in the States, but, I think that one did. Reboot was the first fully CG animated show. I think it was an amazing series. Oh, I might have to take a double look at that. It actually does sound familiar. Hold on. Reboot show. Oh, I do know this show. I just didn't watch it. Oh, I think I recognize the show, though. I recognize the aesthetic. But I didn't watch it, but I do know it now that I've seen it. Yeah, okay. There were people living inside a computer, and the computer user was playing games, and these guys in the computer had to survive and play the game and basically not die. Oh, that kind of reminds me of Heir Apparent. It was a book by Vivian van de Velde. Oh, I remember that one. I need to read Vivian van de Velde on here. That'd be fun. Vivian van de Velde's really good with, like like mixing horror and comedy, I think. So like Heir Apparent, it was like a girl who went into this VR world. And mind you, this was like in the early 2000s this book was made, but she went into this VR world, and then something happened outside of like where her body was, and something had happened, like I think a riot happened, and they crashed, they like stormed the building and they broke the connection that she was in, and so basically because she had to complete the game or else she would die in real life, basically, so she had to actually win the game. I remember that. Oh, that was a fun one. I hacked. And then Vivian van de Velde also barely no, what was it? There was another book. I don't remember too much about it, but I remember the title, and it was long, and it was called There's a Dead Person Following My Sister Around. I liked that one. There was some humor in that one. The period episode is so good though. It was funny. I do remember watching that episode of 16, just not on TV. I think I watched it on YouTube, I think. But I thought it was pretty funny. Anyways, I think I'm talking a little too much now. I think it's now time to probably leave. I have been streaming, I think, way more than I was expecting to today. So I don't want to talk your ears off. I don't want to talk your ears off. I feel bad. But is it bad that I don't know. I don't really feel like raiding somebody today, but I think we're gonna raid into somebody today. We haven't raided into Jimmy's stream in a hot minute. I know we raided Jimmy, I think, not too long ago. Let's raid Jimmy. Why not? Jimmy Doubloons. Hold on. Let me get their name real quick. We've raided into Jimmy before, and Jimmy's been in the chat a little bit too. So let's go raid Jimmy. Jimmy's playing Dead by Daylight right now, but that should be okay. I don't think you guys mind. I like watching Dead by Daylight. I don't like playing it, but I like watching people play it. So my friends play it all the time, and I just sit there and just enjoy watching it. So let's go raid Jimmy. And so, yeah, go tell Jimmy that I said hi. I'll probably just be chilling out a little bit, and I might raid and run. Well, okay, I won't raid and run. I'll raid and lurk a little bit because I gotta do some after stream stuff. But yeah, don't forget Sunday, we're gonna be playing more Vampire the Masquerade. So just be on the lookout for that. And again, to everybody who followed today, thank you so much for the follows. It really means a lot. So, Keeter, Lent Lily, Captain Jules, thank you guys so much for the follows. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. And I hope that you enjoy watching whatever streams that I continue doing on here. We're just here to have fun and just enjoy the day. Enjoy the evenings, nights, days. So you all just have a wonderful one, and I hope that you all get some wonderful rest, and I will be looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. So let's go say hi to Jimmy. So you'll have a good one, and I will see you next time. So bye! Also, thanks for letting me show you Crashbox. So bye!